Okay, hey guys, hey. Yo, Natsu, Vance, Skell, hey guys. Yo, I like the exclamation Skell. Thanks, Skell. Hey, Skell, how you doing, man? How you doing, Natsu? How you doing? Well, Vance, I assume you're doing all right. But hey, guys. Oh, Outlaw's here too. Outlaw, how's the homework going? Let me just give me a second here. I just have to remember what we were doing last week. Who died? We had a Pokemon that died last week that I wasn't able, that I'm not gonna be able to use today. Yo, Vance, don't tell me about it, man. I haven't seen it yet. You have a break, Outlaw? That's cool. And yeah, man, Vance, I'm in a pretty bad mood about Princess Connect. So many things are getting claimed on the other channel. Oh, hopefully I'll get past it. But okay. You just finished writing class. Yo, what did you learn? And yeah, Quizzer. I saw that. Well, no, I wrote the title before I saw the comment on the stream channel. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, man, if I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh, man. Alright, cool. Quintessential Quintuplets is postponed. Well, look, man, at least it's getting an anime, right? That's really what I would take away from that. Alright, like, really, is it Carpo Dream? Is Carpo... No, I think the Quagsire is the one that died. I think I already did this. Okay, the teacher chose my writing to use as an example to the class for what to do. And everyone laughed several times during it. Alright. That's nice. That's cool, Scale. What was the topic of the writing? It's next year, not this year, December. Okay. Okay, so Quiz are saying that it's this year, Outlaw. Nothing but blue on... Hey, Deathray. Oh, hey, Hextech. Okay, you know what? I will also Google this just to make sure. Quintessential quintuplets. Because now I have to know too. It just got announced like 10 hours ago. Okay, so Outlaw's just saying this. It's a recent bit of information. Okay, let me just check it up real quick as people show up. Quintessential quintuplets delayed. Okay, let me see if I can switch over to the live read. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Oh, every time. Oh no, it's my own fault. It's my own fault. My settings always change. You guys know how it goes. There you go. Official website, Twitter account. Second season has been delayed until January 2021 due to the effects of coronavirus. So is that just a switch from December to January then? Because that ain't too bad, man. Like January 2020, like that ain't too bad. That's not the worst. I bet Slime gets delayed too. No, Vance. Shut up, Vance. No, it doesn't get delayed. Shut up. That we don't accept that kind of talk around here, Vance. No. Oh, it's fall 2020. All right. No, but that's still not like that's not the most terrible delay in the world, Outlaw. Like, you know, just for perspective, Index, right? Index had such a giant wait between their season 1 and season 2, man, right? It could have been worse. It could have been horrifically worse. Promised Neverland got delayed. Okay, honestly, Hexblade, I don't really care too much about that. Like, honestly, it getting like, okay, I only say that from the perspective of a manga reader. That's why I'm. If you tell me that Promised Neverland got delayed, I'm not too concerned. It sucks for any of the invested fans, but if it ever comes down to it, you could go and read the manga. It's just, you know what? It's my own personal feelings about Promised Neverland. That's my personal feelings about it getting in the way there. But you know, I understand. I understand getting sad that the animes are getting delayed. But you know, I guess that's what just happens when you have a pandemic occurring in the age of the internet. It's just this is what's going to naturally happen. As long as animes just don't stop altogether, you know, it's not the worst it could be. No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. That's just a little bit better. Switching back over. Corona time. Yeah, Corona is just like wrecking everything. I guess since we're talking about anime here, though, which shows are you guys looking forward to? Because like Hexblade here is saying that they want to see Promised Neverland. What shows are you guys waiting for? Which ones are you like heavily invested in terms of getting new seasons? I'm gonna watch for the anime original ending that's been rumored with QQ. Have you read Jujutsu? And if you have, is the start of Ju better than the start of Bleach? Outlaw saying Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yeah, Outlaw. I honestly kind of knew that you were going go that way. Got postponed to October 2020. Now, let me just read this real quick. I remember something about what Giga said. Don't the virus, but red blood cells are fine. Okay. Mushoku Tensei. Vance is looking forward to that. Yeah, me and Skelly watched the trailer for that thing, and we were okay. Honestly, the trailer for Mushoku Tensei honestly was a little bit was more than I expected for what Mushoku Tensei is. Actually seeing it, that was fun. So going back to Death Ray here, Jujutsu Kaisen. I am reading Jujutsu Kaisen. I read it like I wait for 3 chapters to pile up, then I read all 3 chapters all at once. That's kind of how I've been going at it. Is the start of Jujutsu better than the start of Bleach? Oh, hey Josh. And Tower of God is slow. Yeah. Okay, start of Bleach. Let me just think about that for a second there, Death Ray, because the start of Jujutsu is kind of, you know, I find that the first arc of Bleach, I find it to be kind of awkward, personally. You know, like, for me, Bleach really starts with Soul Society. Like, that's where I really start enjoying Bleach. But when it comes to Jujutsu, it has an interesting storytelling order. It has a very interesting way that it goes about telling its story in terms of how they go from event to event. If we're talking about the first chapter of Bleach versus first chapter of Juju, I think Juju's better because Juju's coming out in this age where like a lot of the Shonen Jump titles are really competing to get viewers on that first chapter. So Juju is inherently funnier than Bleach and more entertaining than Bleach for that first bit. It's also like a little bit more edgier because it kind of has to be. I mean, it's 2020, kind of has to be to get new followings, I guess, or to like be able to deal with them, to be able to fight things like One Piece, which are just behemoths of wholesomeness. You kind of have to be a little bit edgier. Yeah, I think maybe Juju has a better beginning, and then as it goes on, like it gets a little bit more disjointed with the storytelling. Death Rate, it's actually kind of hard to quantify Juju here. I don't cover Juju on the channel just because like the recent arcs, I find it a little bit hard to understand what's going on in the chapters. So that's also like a thing going on with Juju right now. And it's also because like, it's also because I just don't keep up with Japanese names very well, and there's a lot of Japanese names, and it just makes it kind of hard when people are talking about different families. So going back to the question about things that people are waiting for, Quizzer has said Oregairu, Sword Art Alicization, also waiting for that one. ReZero, Danmachi, Fire Force Season 2, Kanokari, and Uzaki-chan. I don't know, man. Quizzer, me and you, we got a bunch there. Danmachi. Honestly, Danmachi Season 3 gonna be pretty great, I think. Well, wait, let me just reevaluate that. What do I feel about the Danmachi Season 3 material? Let me just reevaluate. Yeah. You know what? I think I don't know. I think I kind of you know what it is? I think I plateaued with Danmachi, especially with the season 3 materials. I think it's interesting, but Yeah, I've reached my plateau with Danmachi for sure. I still love the series, but I've definitely reached my plateau. Season 2 Fire Force, I'm interested. I think it's a very beautiful adaptation. Like honestly, the Fire Force anime, I really do think is just a testament to what directing can do for a series. Because the tone of the anime is kind of different than the tone of the original manga. But that's what you got with David's production. I think it's DP that does it. I might be wrong, but you know they have a really interesting director for sure. So I'm just working through you guys' comments here. Joshua said you were reading Tower of God. You're in season 2, episode 45. Nice, Joshua. Joshua, let me know your thoughts. Hyoka season 2 is what I'm hoping to get as season 2. Okay, I just need to look up what Hyoka is, Outlaw, because I just don't recognize the name from the get-go. Hyoka season 2. Okay, it looks like anime girls doing anime things. Oh, I guess it looks like a slice of life. It looks like a slice of life. Alright. Looks like it was popular because people made videos about it. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that one. Latest manga chapter, Redo the Leader. Haven't read it yet, Vance, so don't say anything about it. They made the... for Kyoani. Oh, Quizzer defending Sword Art Online. Yo, Quizzer, you know... we're always going to be fighting that battle. I enjoy Sword Art Online too, for what it is. It's a fun show. Although, I like making fun of the anime. Oof, the anime. The anime, I find it interesting because there's so much to say about the anime. Let's see. Where am I going through? Prower's here. Yo, Prower. Excited for tomorrow. And Quizzer, you haven't read the light novel, so you wouldn't know. Yeah. Like, man, going back to Danmachi, the season 3 material is really interesting. On like a little bit of a philosophical level, and in terms of the maneuvers that big characters do across. I think it adapts volume. I think it adapts. Someone can correct me here, but I think it adapts 9, 10, and 11 for season 3, because that would be the full saga. You know, some interesting maneuvers happen in that arc, and it's interesting. Like, definitely, Quizzer, if you like the world of Danmachi, definitely this next season is one that expands the world a bit. Very interesting. But for me, I don't know. Like, the main emotional hook of the arc did not land for a few spots. Okay, so let me go through. I am still a bit away from the end here. Deathray said, I don't like how Fire Force is using fan service just to stay relevant, so I stopped watching it. You stopped watching it using Fire Force just to stay relevant. Or sorry, just using fan service just to stay relevant. Deathray, are you referring to the anime, man? Wait. One second, guys. I don't think there's any problem on my part. Yeah, okay. So I just sent the message. I'll see what's going on, but everything looks fine on my end. So that might have been a YouTube thing. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're back. So Tripl likely lose a Pokemon or 2 tonight. I blame SAO, freaking Prower. Okay, go back to Deathray. Deathray, you said that you stopped watching it for fan service. Are you specifically talking about the anime, or are you talking about the manga? Please let me know, because depending on that, I have an interesting answer here for you. Imagine next day Slime gets postponed next year winter. Okay, let's see. Oh, you were saying that to Bam, not you. Gotcha. Oh wait, that might be... Oh no, that was... Sorry guys, I'm reading the conversation I just saw. Never mind that, Quizzer. Okay. let me just go through. Van said, I'm still shocked that Crunchyroll is still going ahead with Kaifuku, Jutsu, blah blah blah. They're going to have to heavily edit that series. I need to see which one he's referring to. Lots of fan art from My Hero Academia Bunny Girl. I mean, yeah, man. Like, she's pretty much fetish fuel. Oh, okay. Right, redo of healer. Thank you. I don't know the Japanese name for redo of healer. Look, once it's like 2 words, once it's like bigger than... Wait, how many letters is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Once there's more than 6 letters in the title and it's multiple 6-lettered words in a Japanese title, I just stop reading it. I know, not the best. Not the best considering what I talk about on YouTube. But yeah, no, Vance. I don't know. That's gonna be funny. Trip, it's not slice of life, it's a guy who's tired of society. Oh, okay. Triple, okay, got that. Don't judge people for SAO just so that there's a new style of anime and the cliches are too predictable. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've mostly caught up. Whew, okay. So if I lose half my team, Outlaws gonna rewatch the SAO season, or every season, episode 10 times. Yo, I think we should lose. Let's lose the whole team. I'm okay with that. I mean, we can lose this whole team. That'll be fine. Okay. I just need to remember what I have. So I got Toxic Spikes on him. So he's my setup. We have a Dragon Killer. We have Serene Boy, really the winner in all of this. We have Mausoleo Boy. We have the Gengar. And we have Carpo Dream. I feel like Carpo Dream is like the weakest link here. But Carpo Dream has Aqua Tail, so it'll be good. It'll be good. Okay, did I miss Simplord Bam here? No, I don't think I did. Alright, cool. Let's get into it. Alright, let's go do it, guys. The final match. Here we go. Are you ready to face Leon? No, let me save first. I don't know. I just feel like I need to save. Okay. Death Ray started reading the manga once the anime trailer premiered. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot. Like, that's fair. I don't think Fire Force used fan service to stay relevant. Like Skelly mentioned it before. It's the same guy that did Soul Eater. I think fan service is just a natural part of the manga. Which magazine does Fire Force? Because if we know which magazine does Fire Force, we can also look at general editorial practices across their series. And if there's another series that has pretty heavy fan service, we can probably have a nice discussion about. Well, we can have a nice. Oh, okay. All right. So for reference, just so you, Fire Force is in the same manga as Domestic Girlfriend and Eden Zero and a few others. It was also in the same manga as Fairy Tail. Now the reason I bring that up, Death Ray, is just because this manga in particular, Weekly Shonen Magazine, they have a lot of ecchi series, or they have a lot of series that involve some fan service, because that's just how they operate. Other things that ran in this one, 7 Deadly Sins. So what I'm trying to say here is that this is just part of the DNA for a lot of the more popular series within Weekly Shonen Magazine. So it's not so much an issue that Fire Force does it to stay relevant. I think this is just a thing that the magazine itself does to sell more, because as we all know, sex sells. This is one of the unfortunate truths. And yeah, Quizzer, Domestic Girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, Domestic Girlfriend. I did read that right. Okay. Let me see here. Actually, this is because Power was talking about something. If Trip loses half of his team, he will have to do a 24-hour live stream of Shadow the Hedgehog like he did with Minecraft. Yo, Power, I would do that without even losing half my team. I hate myself that much. I would do that. That would be fun. That would be hilarious. We just end up doing 24 hours. It'd be great. Josh was saying he likes the Tower of God webtoon. So far, his favorite girl is in Dorsey, and you don't hate Rachel, but you do pity her. Yeah, you know what? You know what, Joshua? I totally understand that. And you liking Dorsey makes sense, because a bunch of other people do too. So it's clearly they're doing something good with that character. Akame ga Kill has the best fan service. Anybody watch Lock Horizon? I do. Oh, hey, H. Hey, H. Yeah, like, we don't, you don't come here very often, but hey, how you doing? Great. But we've already talked whenever we play Smash. Okay, anyway, I'm ready to beat Leon. Akame ga Kill is terrible. Yo, did you guys know that Akame ga Kill had a sequel manga? Like, did you actually know? Did you know that was a thing? I found out only the past year. Oh, but yeah, Akame ga Kill was an interesting little experiment, wasn't it? It was an experiment to see in how much could you kill characters off before people stop caring. Vance says, Trip, we should have you play Super Ghouls and Goblins from the classic SNES app. You will be swearing so much. If I will be swearing so much, I would do it. Yo, post a link to it so I can see what it is, Vance, because I've never seen that game before. I'll also play Lion King. I had the Lion King Genesis game. I will also play that game if it comes down to it. Anybody watch Katakuri Circus? Nah, I haven't. And yeah, H, I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. Okay, so Leon saying, I never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Trip. In a week. They know you're the one who fought Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region, ironically. A real hero who battled alongside legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta. I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Oh, humble brag. Now that I've seen just what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of challengers, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong their champion truly is. Man, this is some really aggressive talking. Oh, he has a sword and a shield on his shirt. Guys, did you notice that? He has a sword and a shield on his shirt. I never noticed that. I was looking at him from behind too often. Holy crap. Oh, that's a cool little detail. Didn't even realize that. Alright. Prower said Katakuri Circus is underrated, and Super Ghoul and Goblins is something you shouldn't be able to beat. You wouldn't be able to beat. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, if Prower says I'm not gonna be able to beat it, I'm all into it. I'm all into it. Come on, Trip, let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that'll change Galar forever. Okay, it's just a Pokemon battle. We're gonna have an absolutely champion time. Yo, I'm not watching that on stream, Outlaw. Come on, man. I get destroyed already. I'm already like hanging on a thread here. You're challenged by Champion Leon. Wow. Oh no, he has an Aegis Slash. Well, that's annoying. Okay, Hungry in the Dark. You're about to die. What anime am I on? I'm on a pause right now, Outlaw, because I haven't been able to do anything. I'm on a pause. Have you watched O'Reilly No Seraph? No. It's funny, my friend asked me if I was watching O'Reilly No Seraph yesterday. I was like, yeah, no, there's like one guy that keeps telling me to watch it. I haven't got into it yet. I plan to eventually, but I'm not there yet. But yeah, no, man. I'm not watching any anime right now, aside from the weeklies, like Princess Connect and 8th Son. That's the only ones I'm watching right now. What manga are you on? Give me a second and I'll tell you. Just because I have to think here. I do want to address one thing. Joshua said, I think that Bam is obsessed with Rachel, and that's part of the reason why Rachel left him. It was also because she was jealous of him. That's why I shipped Bam with Dorsey. Yeah, no, like, well, Josh, you have to like remember, he's justifiably obsessed with Rachel, right? He's definitely a stalker, but it's like Rachel is all he knows in his life. I don't know how he managed to survive down in the dark for so long without food, but Rachel is the only other person he ever knew in his life until he came out of that cave, right? It makes sense that he is so attached to Rachel. It's like if I was attached to breathing or to oxygen, because it's what I know will keep me alive. Just Rachel does that for him spiritually, I guess. Akame ga Kill made a series about BDSM, but anger anti-SJW because female lead and they never heard of BDSM before. Okay. That's cool. Oh, Outlaw. Thanks, thanks. Oh, wait, no, wait. No, sorry. Outlaw was saying bam to him. Not that I said accidentally. My mistake. Any Hoosers. Skelly, what manga am I on? I'm on the majority of the Shonen Jump manga. And I'm reading Eden Zero. Okay, so we have a ghost type. I think Carpo Dream. I think I'll switch into Carpo Dream. Oh, Vance, you just got Jigglypuff and Smash. Nice. Joshua, you're asking if it's good. I'm assuming that you're asking about Eden Zero. But yeah, for the manga, it's Eden Zero, the Shonen Jump stuff, the Shonen Jump, the Viz monthly ones, some of the isekais like Tsukuyute no New Saga. I think I can Aqua Tail it. Yes. Okay, we can start phasing. And here I thought we were going to be phasing. A critical hit. Pretty good, Challenger. Oh, thanks, H. Like, can you imagine that? Like, this guy is like having a fight with like a challenger, and he's like, "Hey, good move on that thing that is totally luck based." My words. I mean, like, I wouldn't be congratulating luck things. Okay, so he has a Dragapult. I don't know if Carpo Dream's faster. We might lose the Carpo Dream. Wait, are you talking about Say Hey No? Wait. God of High School spends too many chapters introduction, just not haywire to sit through it. Understandable, Death Ray. Guys, have you watched Blood Sea? Wait, are you talking about Say Hey No Slave? Who are you asking me, Skelly? Because I'm not sure. I don't think I'm talking about that one. I was just reading Tsukuyota New Saga. Let me just check Say Hey No Slave. I don't know who's... Okay. I just looked it up, Skell. Oh, you were asking John. Okay, gotcha. Excellent. Sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to like keep up when I'm not paying attention all that well. Thank you for letting me know, Skell. Anyway, let's see. He was bringing out a Dragapult. Oh, this is where we use Serene Boy. Oh, great. Any Hoosers. Back to this. Yeah, I'm not too many manga, but really like the entirety of the Viz catalog is quite a lot. Oh, you know, right now I'm reading good. Right now I'm reading as a part of Viz. It was called Platinum End. Recently, the Platinum End chapters have been pretty interesting, like in all honesty. Really enjoying Platinum End. Oh, in terms of other things I'm reading. Oh, shooty. Oh, no, wait, Serene Boy's a tank. I'm reading The Gamer for the webtoons, and I'm also reading My Wife is a Demon Queen, I think. Yeah, that's the one. Those are the two I'm reading. Alright. Let's continue going. We need to vote for MVP after this. Most valuable player. Man, most valuable player. I don't know. In terms of you guys, the most valuable player, in terms of the chat people here, I would say is Quizzer and H Dragon. I know H hasn't been around here, but I play favorites. But yeah, nah. In terms of my MVPs, in terms of my Pokemon teams, it's probably, I don't know. Serene Boy is just wonderful. Okay, what did he say he was bringing out next? I don't remember, so I'll just have to use the Gengar. Did you read the latest chapter of Ideal Sponge Life? No, I have not, Vance. Joshua, do I read the Tower of God webtoon? Yes, I read I read a good chunk of the Tower of God webtoon. Oh, yes. It's just, that's just life. It's just life, Prower. It's just life. Okay, for Serene Boy too? Yeah, pretty much, hey Prower? Like, Serene Boy is just a wonderful little guy. Oh no, Gengar! I posted the game in the video game section, Trip. Cool, thank you, Vance. This sucks! Oh, you guys just love just bringing up the past, huh? You guys just can't let the past die, huh, Outlaw? Dazzling Gleam. Good thing he got caught in Outrage. Oh, you put Vance in there instead? Oh, that's so nice. Yo, Prower, you know to some degree, you know, that's just how it goes. Nah, but Hearts, Prower, man. It's because you and Skelly have been with me for, like, the longest, pretty much. That's why I just, you know, just fun ribbing between internet acquaintances. I'm sure you're going to say that you're just joking around, too. Okay. 1 down, 2 more to go. Man. Oh, oops. I should be reading what they're doing. Alright, let's see. What exactly is the interaction here? Maybe Ma's little boy? Oh, Carpet Dream, yeah. Alright. Yo, Skel, I love your charisma. I don't need MVP because I know I'm better than everyone else. That's excellent. Who's your third MVP? My third MVP? I can tell ya, Outlaw, it ain't you. D Roddy, how many people are ahead of me? Oof. I don't know. Oh, that sucks. Don't get caught up on a critical hit. Focus on what you're gonna do next. Oh no! Ma's little boy died before you can become Ma's little man. All right. Is my Carpo Dream? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if Carpo Dream actually is faster. I hope it is. I mean, we'll find out. Oh, good. He used a physical move. That's actually really good for us, because now we can phase. Oh, hello, BK Latin. Oh, I don't recognize that person. Hello. Man, no. Carpo Dream is going to do it. Carpo Dream's going to overcome the obstacles. Seismitoad. This is a hard fight. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, in all honesty, boys and girls. Oh, thank you for forever let that through. The Noodle Cup gave me strength. I feel like punching shit out of my TV right now. Oh, great. Great, Death Ray. You know, I think you would have a great time, Outlaw. I think you would have a great time if you got to... You know what? I think I need to do you the favor. I need to do you the favor so that you can go and watch it. I think if we use El Creamy and use Giga Drain, I think that'll work for us. I think I think that's the good move here. Guys, I'm really excited. And yeah, Bam is cringe. Yo, I'm excited because like once we get past this, we can start doing competitive. And then we can start just harassing people online. That's gonna be great. I'm ready to go back into competitive and just make horrible teams that prioritize double team, because we need to get the double teaming in. If we don't have double team, it won't be good. All right, we're gonna Giga Drain. Oh, you know what? Props to Leon for being competitive. I just realized that he has a level 64 thingamajig. Wow, this is hard. This is legitimately hard. Shit. Yeah, props to Leon for jumping up the levels a bit. Oh my gosh, what a... See, this is why he's the best guy ever. He legitimately is the best. Oh, Creamy has Giga Drain. Yeah, yeah. I just saw that right just now, Outlaw. Trip, I'm gonna love seeing you get clobbered by 29-year-old mobs. Okay, Vance. Yeah, that full restore totally... Okay, the Charizard's coming out. We all know what's gonna happen here. Let's think. Who's gonna be the sacrifice for the Charizard? Because we're pretty much gonna try and hold out against that Charizard. Like, if Alcremie goes 100% here... Oh, we're gonna lose the whole team, boys. Use Gyarados? Yo, actually, Prower, do you think we're faster than it? That's the big thing. Are we faster? You set up Stealth Rock, right? Yeah, I did. I did. Oh, no, but imagine if Trip actually doesn't have any casualties. But that's already happened, Outlaw. We've had multiple casualties. Yeah, no, Carp, yeah, pretty much, hey. The Garrett, like, can't you heal it first round? Oh! Oh, yeah, so I would join in. I saw a video a few hours ago, so just pop. I'm all for supporting fellow Pokemon fans. Oh, thanks, BK Latin. Well, hope you have a good time here. We're just like all kind of just chatting about anime and shit. Just shooting the breeze. Yeah, that Charizard. Okay. So, Quizzer, thank you for reminding me that yes, we totally could. We could totally do that, or we could try to Hydro Pump it. Because, like, if we let it die, then Outlaw has to watch Sword Art. So we could legitimately let it die. How fast is Charizard? Oh, sorry. Wait, actually, yeah. How fast is Charizard compared to a Gyarados that wasn't EV trained? A 120 speed. He's not the fastest Pokemon I have in my team. But he's probably going to be fine. And we also cut because of the... should have given it a berry. You know what? We're going to just see what happens. We're going to just see if we can land the Hydro Pump and see how bad this gets. Aqua Tail. Oh, Latin was going to go Aqua Tail. It'd be great if we land the Hydro Pump. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. All right, come on, come on. Let us just get ahead of it. Is Charizard fast? It can't be that fast. Shit, it's fast. Oh well. Well, I guess that's Shadow the Hedgehog, boys. We're playing Shadow the Hedgehog for 24 hours. That's it, boys and girls. Aqua Tail would have done more damage though, probably. Oh, I would have? You guys think so? Well, whatevs. The good thing now is that I'm gonna lose half the team. Let's see. Yo, Outlaw, I think I'm doing you a favor. All honesty, I think I'm doing you a favor. Just thinking. Gyarados is a physical attacker. Oh, Skelly, yeah. You know what? I should have looked at that. I should have looked at that. I'm not going to be great and competitive. Oh, you're very right. I should have looked at that. What type of music do you listen to? Well, there goes half my day. What type of music do I listen to? Not much really. Not much right now. Honestly, not much. It's been Intimidated. Oh, yeah, good point. I think, you know what? We'll try Serene Boy. I think if we land the Max Rockfall, we could probably get away with it, right? It's because like flinching won't work on a G-Max. Okay, this time we're gonna look at the stats properly so I can figure out what I want to do. We could probably kill it. So special attack is our highest, which is what I thought. Oh, good, and ancient power is special. I don't know what max Rockfall turns into though, or what. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, cool. It'll still be special, so we can do max Rockfall. I think we'll get it. Simpy, listen to music that killed every Pokemon in existence. Yeah, I listen to Rick Astley every chance I get. Is that his name? If you get Togekiss killed, I will find some sort of punishment for you. And I would accept it, Prower. I don't want to get that giant... No. It doesn't have stab. It doesn't have stab. Oof. It doesn't have stab. That's all I could hope for. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. A critical hit. Thank God. My heart skipped a beat there with Serene Boy. I was really concerned that Serene Boy was dead. It's called Perish Song. Oh, yeah. I love Perish Song. I'm definitely... Like, one of my favorite Pokemon to have in competitive was a Lapras with Perish Song. Because once that thing comes out, it's pretty much game over for anyone else. Well, you know, you gotta get them out of there pretty fast. It was a pretty fun Pokemon to use for the last battle of any Pokemon battle. I like that. I like a little bit of like that frustration. My time as a champion is over, but what a champion time it's been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Yeah, you're pretty boss, man. Go get a haircut. Yeah, Serene Boy is MBT. Wait, you know what? I always thought that Aquatail... BK, you're bringing up something. I thought Aquatail, because it's a phaser move, I thought that it was lower in priority. But then I saw that it wasn't really. So let me just go look that up right now. Aqua Jet is the one that's high priority. But I don't think Aquatail is priority. Oh, wait, no. No. Let me just see. There's information about it. I'm going to find out right now. Because then it would have been the better move to use the Aquatail. Oh, wait, shoot. You beat even the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion. You're become a first trainer, right? I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. And now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I start looking ahead myself. I'll check about Aquatail in a second. It's time we adults start working on improving the here and now for the sake of all that's to come. But you can take a week, okay? Don't just do things. And you, Trip, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon and keep on blasting ahead in order to create that bright future we all hope to see. I'm just a kid with a bunch of weapons, pretty much. Here you have it, a new legend born right before your eyes. You're a champion, Trip! He could be more handsome. And yeah, Vance, I'll check all the stream chat videos. Bet you can't wait to see... Oh, well. Sure can't. Let's watch and see what he can do. All of Game Freak's money went into making that cinematic. I bet, guys. I totally bet. Okay, let's look for the mouse that's on the screen. I like how these Pokemon didn't do much. They only showed up at the end. Okay, where's the mouse? Where's that mouse that pops up? There's a mouse somewhere on the screen, guys. It's gonna pop up, I think, near the Rillaboom. It's their own fault for pre-recording this. You can even tell it's pre-recorded because you can tell there's distortion on the video. Okay, where is that mouse? There's supposed to be a mouse icon that pops up. It's on the Rillaboom somewhere. Oh, yeah, Joshua, give me a second and I'll answer that. Sorry I missed that, Joshua. I want to see if I can find the mouse. I think I saw it. I think. For a split second. Alright. Outlaw, going back into your question there, like, why did you make that choice? Like, I don't know why you made that bet, man. Like, especially in this situation, why did you do that? I clearly wasn't paying attention. We were having good conversations today. That pretty much guaranteed that people were gonna die. Alright, just gonna look up the whole thing about the Aqua Tail to see if I can find the priority. Because I thought it was a slow priority move. No, it's just regular. Huh. Is no, Roar is low priority as well, right? Or yeah, Roar is definitely a low priority move. I'm pretty sure. Who watched MK11 Doc Story? Oh, I didn't. So Joshua, in regards to Rachel. Wait, let me just make sure that I didn't misremember that. Excellent. Excellent. You're gonna love it, Outlaw. You're gonna love it. Guy said him and his Outlaw can live together in peace. Or him and his Charizard can live together in peace. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything. Oh wait, yeah, no, Prower's right. Yo, Outlaw, you can watch it at double speed or triple speed if you want, but you need to watch all the episode, man. Come on, you have to watch the full episodes. Roar. I know Roar is the lowest priority. Because Roar, and I'm pretty sure Whirlwind kind of has the same kind of thing. Oh yeah, priority -6. So Roar's priority is -6. That's why I assumed that Aqua Tail had bad priority. Wait, no, it's not Aqua Tail. That's not the one I'm looking at. Which one was it again? Because BK said it here. Let's see. Is it Aqua Tail? No, there's... Oh, Trip, you can't say that he can watch a double or triple. Oh, but like... Okay, fine. I'll rescind that. You're right, Power. We never specified that at the beginning. You're right. Oh, thank you, everyone. Man, where are the priority moves here? I'm so confused about the priority moves now. Aqua Jet, no, that's not the one I'm looking for. Where is it? Dragon Tail. Oh, Dragon Tail's the one I need. Aqua Tail isn't the one, it's the wrong one. Oh, that's a typical Trip move, thinking one move is the other. Yeah, alright. I will make sure I catch that next time. We'll have to give Gyarados Dragon Tail. Dragonite, no, let's get Dragonite. Once Dragonite comes into the game, we can do that. Oh, look at that! Look at those kids! Oh, wow! So many of them are dead. Oh, okay. Okay, so Aqua Tail, not priority. Dragon Tail is the low priority one. Oh, hello! What's going on here? Thank you for you guys' feedback as we tried to figure that out. Okay, so back to Joshua. Joshua, about Rachel, I think she's fine as an antagonist. Like, you know, I don't really hate her or anything like that. It's just an issue of, well, she's like a terrible person. She is legitimately a bad person on the inside. You know, like they say that beauty is on the inside. She has none of that. Not really. I think she's a bad person. I think what she values and the way she treats her teammates are and like the comparison between her and Bam, like it's really there when you have that big reveal scene in later on, like, you know, at the end of season 1. You know, when you have that scene, that's like the epitome of what Rachel is. She is not the virtuous hero. Like, she's an anti-hero, but like I think she has too many negative personality traits. So that's why I don't care if Rachel ultimately has a cruel unfortunate demise. She is legitimately a bad person, driven... Well, that's what I think. That's how I've read her character. I think she's a bad person. Oh, hey, Animamus. The post game, so you can catch the... Yo, okay. Let me just read through here. You should play Catherine full body. All right. All right. So, congratulations, champion. I've got a little something for you as celebration. Oh, great, a Master Ball. When will I ever use that? Professor Magnolia, why you didn't have to come all this way? I don't know about you guys, but there was only one time in my entire Pokemon career that I used a Master Ball where I felt was absolutely worthwhile. And that was when I was shiny hunting to get a shiny Pokemon so that I could do the Generation 4 pseudo random number generator exploit. And the shiny Pokemon that I found was a Weezing in Mount Stark, that new explosion. That's the one time that using a Master Ball has ever felt like it was something directed by God. Every other time is just like, use it on roaming Pokemon. Anyway, after everything Trip has achieved, it's really the least I could do. The wishing stars that make Dynamaxing possible are part of Eternatus. And when Eternatus was awakened, Dynamax energy flooded the entire region. In other words, Rose was right. He just couldn't wait. Because of that, Dynamax Pokemon were popping all over, causing trouble across all of Galar, but Trip and his friends came to our rescue. The Dynamax phenomena has long been an important part of Galarian culture. I hope everyone will use the power of Dynamax correctly in days to come. So young Trip, please do what you believe is best. I want to rule the world with a Groudon, a Dynamax Groudon. I want to do this. This is my destiny. Poor Professor Magnolia. It seems she's quite bothered by the chairman's actions as she helped carry out so much of the researching into Dynamaxing for him. Really? I would never have known that because Game Freak did a horrible job telling me about these characters. BK Lat, and mine was on a shiny Gliscor. Respect. Oh, Power? Also respect, because you were probably a kid. Okay. I just realized that might be a... Okay, cool. Joshua, I read the message. I just deleted the message because of the spoilers. But yeah, like, that's ultimately how I feel about her. But yeah, Joshua, don't worry. I didn't delete your message for any reason other than it's a spoiler. Just want to make sure. Although I realize I also spoiled a little bit there. But thankfully, no one cared. Okay, just reading up here. Next bet, if Trip can beat a Nuzlocke without losing any bond, without using more than one potion in a battle, and no losing any Pokemon and winning the game with a shiny in his team. Wait, let me just see. He wins, watch any anime 20 times. Huh. Well, you know what, Outlaw? I think I'm going to have to try. I'm going to have to try, because I know what I'm going to make you watch. You know what you can watch? One Piece. Up to the current episode 20 times. I would be in for it. Death Ray. Can you recommend any ask Outlaw, ask Skelly. Those are the people that you would ask for that kind of stuff. So guys, we are... Oh, hey, Munchlax! Oh, what a cutie. Oh, this is adorable. Yeah, no, Prower, I was, like, that was my first thing, too. Like, I would have said Boku no Pico as well, but, like, that's such a, like, you know, it was a meme. It was such a hard meme. I feel like... Would Doraemon be longer? Yeah, I picked One Piece because it would have been just... Because, like, the One Piece adaptation is horrible once you get past Thriller Bark. That's why I picked it, because then Outlaw would have had to have dealt with, what, like, scenes of water that last a minute, right? What are you looking for? Also, I won't answer. Nice, Skelly. Doraemon. Oh, you know what? Detective Conan would be alright too. I think Detective Conan would be nice. Peppa the Pig. That's an anime. Right? That's an anime, right? It airs in Japan. Peppa the Pig would be a good one too. Yo, Outlaw. No, the bet's been made, right? The bet's been made, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, and BK Latin, what's up, man? What are you confused about? We're just talking about anime here. You made a bad move, Outlaw. Frozen received Best Anime Award in like 2017. I think anything goes. Pokemon Uranium. Nah, Outlaw. Nah. You said if Trip can beat a Nuzlocke without losing anybody, without using more than one potion in a battle, and no losing any Pokemon and winning the game with a shiny in his team. That's what you said. That's what you said. You didn't stipulate Pokemon Uranium. Peppa the Pig isn't an anime and you know it. Oh, no. Pokemon Sage or Clover. Alright, yeah. Yeah, man, Outlaw. It's just like, if it happens, it happens. That's pretty much what I understood from that bet. Have you watched Sing Yesterday for me, new episode? No, I haven't yet. Joshua, I'm just a little bit behind on the anime episodes. You might have also noticed, Josh, I don't have any episodes popping up on the other channel, because right now I'm just dealing with a copyright thing. So once I get that sorted, a bunch of them will be back up. Guys, I do want to watch the stream chat videos. So let's just start the... Let's start the post game. Then we'll watch some stream chat videos. And I also want your suggestions for what annoying Pokemon we should put into the competitive team so that we can start harassing people online. Right now, I definitely know I want Toxapex in there. And I definitely do know I want the one that had, like the fossil that has the really bad bite. Whatever that one is. The one that has strong jaws. I keep forgetting its proper name. Dracovish or something like that. So I definitely know I want those two in the team. So keep that in mind. But I do want to get some of the most annoying Pokemon known to man here. So I'm definitely bringing in Paraflinch Togekiss. So pretty much our... Don't forget my 2 videos, Trip. Got it. Does Aron exist in Galar? No, but it might exist after Crown Tundra. Oh, hey, Hop. What do you do? Oh, no, Hop. Here we go. Shuckle with Minimize. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can do Fear Strategy. But yeah, okay, Hop. Here we go, boys. Last time we're going to hear this guy. Huh, Trip? What are you doing here in the woods? What about you? Nobody ever comes in here, since this is the forest where Zacian and Zamazenta rested. It's the best place to do a bit of thinking, since it's so quiet and all. Yeah, Hop, but you could go into the middle of the woods and no one would find you. I mean, not these woods, other woods. You say you felt like something was calling you here, Trip? Mate, that's pretty uncanny. Oh, but I hadn't had a chance to tell you, Trip. Congratulations on your victory, ho-ho. Honestly, Trip, I never thought you'd manage to beat my brother. The greatest champion Galar ever had. He was undefeatable till you came around, haha. It's actually still pretty hard to believe, ho. Really, you're amazing, Trip, ho. So amazing, maybe that I don't even realize just how amazing you really are. Oh, is this a love confession? Oh, I'm not into it. He has an annoying voice. Trip, do you think... Would you be up for one more battle? Why? Because I want to feel for myself the strength that defeated my brother, the greatest champion we've ever had. Come on, Trip. I'm ready when you are, so just say the word. Nope. Nope. A bunch of my Pokemon are dead. And Animamus said 1 more month till DLC. Man, Animamus wants... What if it gets delayed? Okay, let me just go here. Shuckle with Minimize. So I feel we have Shuckle in this game. Yeah, Shuckle with Minimize would be good. Okay, so let's get rid of the guys that died here. I am going to revive Maw's little boy. But we'll do that later. So this is the graveyard. For anyone that hasn't seen it before. Gengar died. So thanks a lot, Gengar, for being useless. You know, people say that there's no useless Pokemon, only useless trainers. And I would agree with that, except Gengar screwed out. Like, Gengar died in one hit, you know? Like, look at that. It had 124 special defense. What was it doing with its life? It might also be that's I'm a terrible trainer. Honestly, that might just be it. Definitely gonna steamroll Hop with Eternatus. I don't know what level Hop's at, though. We got a level 100 Bisharp. Now would be the time to bring out the level 100 threats. I mean, Serene Boy could probably handle it all by himself, too. Oh, and Josh, man. I watched the first episode of Glepnir at your recommendation. I do want to watch more of it. So it's just taking a little bit of time. Okay. So, we got some good ones. I need to write down these ideas here. So, BK Latin is saying we can have a Shuckle with Minimize. Man, I'm so excited for it. I'm actually like excited for the DLC. So Shuckle with Minimize for sure. I feel like we can definitely do some trickery with Shuckle. I am definitely gonna try and bring one in from a previous game so I can get Double Team on it. Because Double Team isn't a TR or TM this generation, right, guys? Let's see. How can you talk about? Wait. Who's saying the thing about Fairy Tail? How can you talk about Fairy Tail being trash if you recommended Pocono Pico? If Trip wins with all his Pokemon's life, I will eat a whole bottle of hot sauce without any water or milk. For this battle. Oh, really, Outlaw? Yeah? Outlaw, really? Shit, Outlaw. I want it recorded, Outlaw. If you're going to be drinking a bottle of hot sauce, I want that shit recorded, man. Alright, alright. Trip's not ready for the wedding. What does that even mean, Citrus Lemon? Outlaw, that is, let me just look around. Did I miss anything else here? You have a gambling addiction? Man, I used to have a gambling addiction. In some ways I still do. I still play gacha. Yeah, no. If Outlaw said that all we have to do is win the battle without losing a single Pokemon, then alright, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Let's bring in the absolute legends here. Yo, Outlaw, you better have a good camera because I want to see your pain in HD. No using 100s? Okay. Yo, guys, what do you think? Outlaw didn't stipulate this. He didn't stipulate that we couldn't use the 100s. He didn't stipulate it. He never said. Yo, Prower, I need your judgment here. What do you think? Prower, give me that little bit of judgment here. Just get to 99. That's pretty much what I'm thinking too, Quizzer. Level 99. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. I think that'd be a... Okay, so you guys are all saying level 99. Alright. That's good. That's good because that pretty much guarantees that we won't have any EV Pokemon. Alright. So we're saying level 99s. You can either no, BK Latin, that is in this game. We do have Shedinja in the game. Use them. I think he wants this for whatever reason. Oh, okay. He wants this for whatever reason. Alright. But I want the whole bottle. So just send me a packaging of it. Now, Outlaw, you gotta... I want you to supply it, Outlaw, and I want you to just drink all of it. Yeah, and then record it. That would have been the best way to do it. I just wanted to see, like, and I want to see the Pain and Glorious HD. That's how I would go down with it, if that's what we're doing. We'll take the Doug Trio. Because honestly, like, Hop probably doesn't have it. No level 100s, because we're going to be nice. Any gimmicky ones that we have? Do we have any gimmicks? Is there any cool Pokemon that you guys want to use? We could G-Max. Well, I don't know if we actually will be able to G-Max. Well, we already have a Lapras. The Lapras is already pretty cool. Serene Boy will be interesting to see if we can use it. Did you hear that we will be able to open up soon? Yeah, Josh. Yeah, I have. Honestly, Joshua Animamus has already heard this part from me, but like, I'm sure in 2 weeks we're gonna have a giant resurgence with everyone saying that we shouldn't have opened up. and we're gonna have to close down again. It's just like, look, when you're in a situation where a person reportedly goes to China, it's one person, and then they lock down the entire country again. There's no way we're gonna get away with it, honestly. Oh my god, yes, Prower, yes! Yes, Prower. Yo, Josh, what do you think, man? What do you think is gonna happen with this whole opening up situation? I think it's not a good move. Okay, I'm taking the Snorlax. I'm gonna put the Snorlax in because Snorlax has heavy defenses, and when we're at level 99, all we really need are heavy defenses. 1 second, I think I have a better Snorlax somewhere. I'm just looking around for it. Oh, Terry! Yeah, frick, Terry. Love Terry. Terry was a good one. Yeah, thick fat, definitely. We're keeping thick fat Snorlax. You know, thick fat Snorlax, we should definitely put it in for competitive. We should definitely do that. Okay, BK Latin, you're going with the Whimsicott. Yo, I know that one. I know that old one. That is an aggressive Whimsicott. Yo. Yeah, I'm writing that one down. Definitely. That one's probably from Smogon, hey? You probably got that build from Smogon. I mean, we know that the states are saying that they're going to have a second wave and a third wave, right? We know that's going to happen. I mean, it's also the issue, like, you legitimately need people to be working again because the economy hasn't come to a complete stop. So people still need to make money somehow. Like, I understand. People still need to make money. So, I don't know what the states are going to do, honestly, Animamus and Joshua. And I'm referring to you guys because I know you guys are, like, in the same area as me. But I do hope that Trudeau legitimately says that they are doing this in steps. I want this thing to be controlled. If they can control this, like, we're a smaller population than the States. In theory, it should be easier to open us up slowly in such a way that we mitigate a giant outbreak again. You know, that'd be great. That'd be great. It's just concerning. Just given that China had to close down again, it's just overall concerning. Okay, you tried it out before, Latin? Alright, nice. I mean, we can also go on Pokemon Showdown just to goof around, but, like, that wouldn't be as fun. Okay, cool, level 71. Giga Impact. Yes, we will give it Giga Impact. Well, I mean, like, that's also a good one there, too. I think we have a good one here with, You know what, guys? You know what I'm feeling? I think we need to go get vitamins and give a bunch of vitamins to the Snorlax as well. I think we should go do that. Just to really make this worse for Outlaw. Like, really, I want to have, like, the most defensive Snorlax. Because then when we belly drum, it'll be amazing. Oh. Oh, Death Ray. Death Ray. I feel for you, man. Can I leave? Can I just... Where's the escape rope? I can't believe I'm actually using the escape rope. But you know what? Props to Game Freak for Props to Game Freak for making it a key item. Oh my god. Controls. Okay. I do hate that the sound settings are in the high-tech earbuds, though. I'm probably going to be bloated. Alright. That's fair. You should have set more rules. Ah, I should have. So if I recall, you get the vitamins at the tower, right? The battle tower. So let's head over there. Hyper training. They have a plan called ID 2020. What is that, Joshua? And what did Animator say? Just calculated, going through all of SAO, not including the last 11 episodes of Alicization, is about... Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Well. Excellent. And Vance, I did see what you said about the reconstruction. No, it's not 5 hours. It's probably 50 hours. right? You probably just did 1 decimal point over. It's probably 50 hours, right? 50 hours sounds more reasonable. Oh, Jesus. Hey. This will help save on the electric bill. Oh, excellent. They're using a created Pokemon for the electricity build. Guess it really doesn't work until Type Null evolves. Oh, Champion Trip. It probably goes without saying at this point, but congratulations on your victory. To commemorate your achievements, I present you with this rare Pokemon, Type Null. Did this girl just unload Type Null on me because she couldn't get it to pay the electricity bills? I wonder why they chose this one, honestly. I wonder. $1,700 minutes. Okay. Divided by 60. 1,700 minutes divided by 60. Where's my calculator? Oh well. I'll do it by hand. That's 2 remainders. 5, 50, 8, 2, 8. $283? $283? Is it 283? Oh, so you're adding in the movies. Let's see the calculator, just to see if I actually got close to what my calculation was. Let's see. Extra edition is 1 hour 40 minutes. 1,700 divided by 60. Yeah, 283. Yeah. I got close enough. That's 28 hours. Oh, I went 1 decimal point too far. My mistake. I went 1 decimal point too far. Okay. I divided by 6 instead of the 0. Dang it. Oh, so I divided by 6 instead of 60. I forgot to make that that amendment in my head. Alright, cool. 28. 30 hours. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, cool. So we got a legendary. What is going on? I just want to check out all the facilities. You want a Barrow? Nah, I don't want any. I don't want a Barrow. Then I can now have your level 100 Pokemon undergo hyper training. Huh. No, I'm just gonna feed it drugs like a normal person. Let's go shopping. Man, this is such a cop-out, saying that there's such a giant city here. And, like, not really. Oh, no. He might be saying... Yeah, he's saying 300 because he's watching it 10 times. Oh, this will be excellent. Oh, yo, you're gonna love it. Outlaw, you're gonna love it. By the time you get to the 6th time watching Sword Art Online, you're gonna realize that it's masterwork genius. And then when you get to the 8th time, you're gonna realize that no, it's not masterwork genius. You were just going crazy from watching it 8 times. And that'll be a great kind of character arc for you, Outlaw. I think you're really gonna come to find out more about yourself. I think it's a great thing for you, honestly. I am so ready. Oh, it's their way of tracking your smartphone with a government app, proving your immunity. Well, screw that, Joshua. Screw that, right? Screw that all the way. Alright, give me drugs. Ah, they got the drugs. Alright, excellent. And I have 1 million. How much can I get? Alright, I don't need that much. Sure. You know what? Let's get, like... We'll get 26 bottles of the iron. We will get 26 bottles of the zinc. I just need to see now. Oh, you know what? 33. We'll just do 33. Yo, man, I could watch Sword Art Online like 10 times if I was doing like videos on it, because I'd end up watching the episodes that many times. But yeah, There's I think just too many mistakes in Sword Art. I wouldn't be able to do it for a long period of time. Like, I would go crazy eventually, too. Okay, how much does it increase the, Okay, so it... Okay, so... It can be raised. It raises by 10. So it goes up by 10. So I only need, like, 12 zincs, more or less. No, sorry, 252, right? The single cap stat of 252. That's, yeah, I only need 25 of them to actually pump it up. So that's good. Okay, cool. Let's see. So now let's feed all the drugs to that poor Snorlax. That's okay. He'll be fine. He'll like it. It's not like we're getting it addicted or anything like that. Right? We're not getting it addicted, right? Nah, it's just drugs. No one ever gets addicted from drugs. Pumping up the Snorlax. 21 bottles. Pumping up the Snorlax. 21 bottles. Oh, oops. I guess it already has some EVs. Oh, that's whatever. Well, now it's... Oh. It's Bill Gates' plan. Well, Bill Gates can... Okay, honestly, I'm not in for this. Like, I've read about what Bill Gates wants to do in just his general comments. I'm not feeling it, in all honesty. You know, not feeling it. Hopefully Canada wouldn't adopt that. Nah, you know what? Honestly, the Americans would have a bigger revolt if they went that. Look, if they went total authoritative state that tracks you that extensively out in the open, the Americans would definitely have an issue with that. Okay, so Death Ray was saying, would you drink poison that would kill you in 3 years for 300 million of whatever currency you have? No, I wouldn't. Why would I do that? I wouldn't. We would be pissed. Okay, so last one is the Chandelier with Substitute. With Infiltrator. Oh, yeah, Infiltrator. Yeah. Infiltrator always ruins people's plans. I like that one. I do think I also want, like, someone with a sound-based... We definitely need a Pokemon with sound-based moves. Maybe the Toxtricity, because then we can get past Substitute pretty easily. But if there's another Pokemon with sound-based moves that's better competitively than Toxtricity, I would definitely... If we have someone better, I would definitely pick it over Toxtricity. Oh, Death Ray? Ah, man, it's just like, it comes from, like... Okay, so Bill Gates has, like... There's on the conspiracy side of things, people say Bill Gates has a lot of things that he's said before in the past. But the most recent thing was just with all the COVID stuff, he's been in more news coverage. He had an AMA on Reddit where it was kind of, some of the things he said were kind of concerning. He just says that we should have everyone chipped. Like, this is the biggest extent of it. We should have people chipped, and that serves as an immunity passport, so that we know if someone has immunity to the virus. Now, I don't recall if that's exactly what he said himself. Like Joshua mentioned, it was stuff on the app, but that's pretty much what the conspiracy circle is saying when it comes to Bill Gates. Okay, guys, we're gonna do this one battle here. And man, honestly, BK Latin, thank you for giving all these amazing ideas. Honestly, for the Pokemon, thank you. And thank you for everyone else who, of course, contributed. I do appreciate it. Alright. Hop is ahead of us. I think... Honestly, I think we'll be fine with the Snorlax at level 77. I'd be very surprised if Hop is doing better than us. And if he is doing better than us, then that'll be just a great fight. But Snorlax having thick fat, we're probably going to be okay against most fire types and ice types. Alright, Hop. Oh, he's smiling. Oh, okay. Everyone should do more raids. That's really what I learned in this whole fight. Let's do it, Hop. This is it. Alright, let's do it. Here we go, boys and girls. Bring it, Hop. Bring it. Oh, finally, Hop, you have 6 Pokemon. Hop, your brother had higher leveled Pokemon. Yo, Game Freak, shut up. Game Freak, what are you doing with your lives, man? That's idiotic. Wait, I'm just gonna Google very quickly, like, I just have to make sure I'm about to, like, do this rant proper. Okay, in what world does it make sense to have the final boss be level 62, 63, 64, 65? Those are his levels. In what world does it make sense to have that guy be the final boss with those levels and to then drop it to whatever to whatever Hop is doing with a level 59 Dubwool? Like, come on, Game Freak, that's not proper escalation. Come on, man. And yeah, Joshua, that's what I've always heard people say whenever he brings up the whole thing about shit. Whenever Bill Gates brings up the microchipping or the barcodes, people are like, this is the mark of the beast. Like, you guys actually want to put barcodes on us. Like, honestly, I don't want to put barcodes on me. You know, I don't want tattoos or anything like that unless I go into my career being a UFC fighter. I don't want tattoos otherwise. So why should I get a mark from the government? That's ridiculous. I never want to get a mark from the government. That's terrifying. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do the belly drum, because then we can just sweep. I mean, it's a level 59. Like, honestly, this is a defensive thingamajig. Are we actually... We're so defensive. We're so defensive. We're not going to get killed by him. Even if we belly drum. Yeah, we're not, like, and even then, we still have 150 left. We'll be good. We'll be good. I might have screwed up this, the Snorlax, though, by giving it defense and special defense instead of giving it HP. Ah, excellent. Well, we will see how this goes now. I might have made a mistake. I might legitimately lose the Snorlax. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't think we will. Man, it's just like, look, man, I think you should just say screw it to logic when you beat the game. It's just bad game design to go from a high level thing back to a lower level thing. He has a Snorlax? I'm faster. I am totally faster than his Snorlax, and I can totally Giga Impact. I am faster. I know I am. I know I totally am. I can beat him. I can beat him. I can beat him. Come on, more defense. Core of Night. Core of Night. Core. Oh yeah, yes. Actually, I feel it. Well, if it wasn't for the recharge. A microscopic chick to find out who has the Volcarona. Oh, ho, ho. To be fair, Leon's supposed to be champion. Yeah. Got that one. Skelly said, I can see the appeal of a one-world government, but there's never going to be any person or machine that can properly run all society at that level. Yeah, I agree. Like, my issue, like, when people want to give a lot of power to the government, it's like, yo, look, the only person you should ever trust at the highest levels of government to be a benevolent dictator is a literal angel or a literal messiah. Like, the only person I would ever put at the top of a almighty government is a man that quite legitimately walks into a field and suddenly a tornado stops and like a light beam comes from the sky to shine on him. Like, he can walk into a hurricane and everything becomes okay. That's the only kind of person, in other words, a miracle worker, that I would even consider putting at the top of a one world government. It's insane otherwise. People for some reason like to believe that government has the best intentions for you, and it's like, no. No, no, no. And I know, Prower, like, you also kind of have these opinions about government in general, but yeah. I mean, the government is at best a partner with which you can negotiate to get what you want and what the government wants. They are nothing beyond that. They are not your benefactor. They are not your friend. They are just someone you negotiate with. And the best thing you can do in life is just not mess with the government's money. You might also tell I'm biased. I really hope I survive that. Oh no, yeah, Lapras is defensive. I forgot. It's amazing how Snorlax floated in the air. It is possible FDR was good. I do not trust anyone being in an absolute position of power unless they are a literal god. Like, just too many things can go wrong, I think. Alright, Doug Trio. Yeah, bring out the Doug Trio. Animamus, oh, US fighting back against the lockdown like in Michigan and Texas. Oh yeah, like the US is fighting against the lockdown. Honestly, it's not just Michigan and Texas. Like if you look at Florida, people are going out to the beach in droves. The coronavirus isn't gonna stop just because you're at the beach. Actually, it might. It might have a slower transmission rate depending on humidity. Like I don't think we've seen enough papers on that. You know, when you look at the places near the equator, they seem to have a lower transmission rate, so the humidity might do something, but it's also why we're going to have like the second and third waves. But yeah, going back to that, like the US is just all over the place, Joshua, in all honesty. Prower, what do you think about it? Because you live in the Texas area, right? I know you mentioned your opinions on it a few days ago, but I just forget. Animamus said, why is it in sci-fi most planets have one planetary government and only Earth is divided? Oh, that's just because, well, like, you know how people are, Animamus. You know people like to rag on how bad humans are. They just make it look like, they just want to make that statement about humans being stupid. Like, honestly, given, even if you accepted the proposition that the universe is infinite, like, naturally, there are going to be worlds that are even worse than us, right? Like, every possible opportunity where we could have gone wrong, imagine that on another world kind of thing. It'd be stupid to say that doesn't happen. Just trying to think about who to bring out here. Feel like the Lapras is still fine. Feel like Lapras is fine. But yeah, for the sci-fi, I think they like making that note about humanity being horrible. Like, honestly, we're probably pretty okay. Like, in the grand scheme of things, we're not in the Middle Ages anymore. Naturally, by that very logic, we have to be a little bit better than the Middle Ages. And chances are there's other planets in the Middle Ages right now. I would be very surprised if everyone else but us is super hyper advanced. Like, honestly, if everyone else in the universe besides humans are super hyper advanced, then I think, like, you know, we gotta own that in our own little way, because, like, we have to be really special to be the bottom of the barrel in an entire universe of culture. Oh. Oh, and H-Dragon said, it's easier to write about one leader than multiple for a story. You know what, H? That's a good point. Because if you have one leader, you can just streamline the story, where if you have multiple leaders, you might be going into a story about political discourse. I understand that. That's a good one. Oh wait, sorry. Bam was saying, I get what you're saying. That's why I don't believe in religion. I see a person float in the air and walk in the sun, and that's when I will follow someone. Yeah. I mean, look, man, I feel like, you know, I believe in stuff. I believe in some stuff. I'm probably not religious. Maybe. But I think it's important that you maintain your own ability to discern. And unfortunately, when we are, like, we're social creatures, right? You gotta be really careful being social creatures, because it's too easy to be influenced by other people who are like you, who only tell you that they are special only in the things that they tell you. That's why, you know, I think it's a lot better for people just to not believe in the person in front of them when it comes to like kind of religious type of things in the long run. Just given like the history that people have had with cults and all that kind of stuff, just better off not believing in that, and then just holding yourself, you know, exercising critical thought, and probably not trusting anyone that says that they're the next messiah. And you know, honestly, it kind of sucks to have to say to, like, if the actual messiah showed up tomorrow and comes up in front of me and is saying like, hey, I'm the messiah, you can believe in me, and we will, you know, we will have a great time on earth. And I'll be like, okay, buddy. It feels kind of bad to have to say, like, give some miracles or I'm not gonna believe you. But I feel like the Messiah would understand, given the history that we have had with cult leaders. But if I lose out on my ticket because of my own paranoia, then, well, sucks to be me. But that's also a really cruel system, and I wouldn't want to be part of such a cruel system anyway, that can't understand that people suck. Oh man, I really hope the Messiah hasn't come up to me and told me to believe in him. I really hope he hasn't. Oh man, I hope I haven't lost my ticket. Nah. I think a proper Messiah would probably be nicer. But there, like, the reason I bring that up is because in a lot of spiritual thought, there is the notion that you shouldn't be asking the Almighty to prove its divine nature to you. But then, like, by that very stipulation, you can't just be blindly following everyone, which is why ultimately it comes back to, like, you need to have your own developed level of discernment. Like, you have to be willing to question things, and you have to be willing to do your own research type of thing. Anyway, that was theology. BK Latin had earlier said, as an American, we need to open up semi-important businesses like barbers and hardware tool stores. That way economy can get up without risking anything unnecessary. And since the government wouldn't have to pay those people under unemployment money, take all that and put it into disinfectant production and moisturizers for the healthcare workers, dry skin and all that. Yeah. It's been hell for healthcare workers, and they are bleeding because of the skin, and that needs to stop. They are the most important right now. I agree, healthcare workers. And you know what? You know, it might sound silly to say it out loud, but truckers. Oh, Hop. Yeah, Hop. Be frustrated because I beat you. I didn't expect there to be such a gap between you and me, mate. It's because I went raiding. Oh, man, but good for Outlaw. He's going to have to drink some hot sauce. So there really is no way I could have ever beat you. I mean, you even beat my unbeatable brother. And if it isn't you... if it isn't the two of you again, I was wondering what all that noise was. And if it isn't Sonia. Trip, congratulations on beating Leon. Thank you. Taking it all in stride like it's your due, eh? You cheeky thing. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be off assisting the professor? Hop, I'm actually not working as my grand's assistant any longer. In fact, I'm the professor now. Aw, good for her. She's adorable. That's adorable. Good for her. You are? And really, I got the two of you to thank for that. I was just along for the ride on your adventure, but I ended up taking a real interest in the history of the Galar region. And I came to care for Pokemon even more than I had ever before. And here, it's a book I wrote. I even signed it. That makes it a collector's item. Already plugging the merch. This woman. Excellent. Excellent. Totally into it. I've already got my own copy. Lined up to buy it on the day it came out. And you didn't know she was just her own professor already, Hop? Weak. Oh, thanks, Hop. That's so sweet. I'll sign your copy for you later. Anyway, I got my grand's blessing and put out my first book under my own name. I think you can expect great things of the lovely Professor Sonia in the future, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I expect so. Sonia and Trip, you both amaze me. I've got a lot to live up to here. So what are you youngins doing here? Oh, right. Oh, that's it, isn't it? You were putting the rusted sword and the rusted shield back in their place? Can't just keep holding on to them forever, right? We were! Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were just about to do that. Oh. You forgot entirely, didn't you? Well, like in all other Pokemon games, you get to keep the artifact. What, you think... What, you think the two of you are besties now with Zacian and Zamazenta or something? Well, we were there when these two came out. So, yes. That must be it, Trip. Why you felt like you were called here. Let's put the Sword and Shield back and say a proper thanks for all the help. Maybe if we do, we'll get to see Zacian and Zamazenta someday. Haha. Alright, cool. Let me read what you guys have been saying. Oh, interesting, Prower. Texas has multiple climates. Okay. Joshua thinking about moving to the USA. Good luck. Good luck, Joshua. Immigration sucks, so I wish you all the best if you try to do that. Given our knowledge, we might be the most advanced in our galaxy. Man, if we are the most advanced in our galaxy, that's going to be a really depressing thought. Okay. Carolinas has temperatures from minus 15 to 39. Skelly was saying, I think the overall state of the galaxy as we know it means it's bad. Now means it's bad. Oh. Skelly, we have no business playing God and messing with its still developing society. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We have no business playing God. We totally can. Like, the only thing stopping us is ethics that people made up. Nah, we totally can. No one's saying we can't. We totally can. Why not? We play God with animals. It's not really that big of a difference. Like on a conceptual level. Like if we're already playing God with the animals below us, the moment that we say that another civilization is below us, then we're all gonna justify whatever we do. And let's face it, everyone's gonna find a way to exploit them without feeling bad about it, because that's what people do. They're gonna find a way to rationalize things, because that's what people do. Not everyone. I am saying in general in generals. But yeah, no, man, no, we're totally gonna do it. Ancient aliens, yeah. Thing is, talking like this sounds like you could fall for an Antichrist, considering they would be able to perform miracles too. Oh, you know what, Prower? That's a really good point. Prower, that was a really good point. Did you hear that the government banned guns? Which government banned guns? Oh wait, no. Ours banned military style guns, right? You can still take hunting rifles. Okay, you guys had a great conversation here. I'm just catching up. I worry that society might develop like how we're going now and may not self-correct. Yeah, I'm worried about like the trajectory right now too. I thought about Antichrist pulling what seems to be miracles and drawing people in. Dang it, nah, you guys are right. I didn't think about the Antichrist. That's a very good way of going about it. Would the Antichrist be able to make sunlight fall on him? Because that feels like thematically inappropriate. But if I was the Antichrist, that's what I would do. I would make it so that the demons look like little doves, and wherever I walked, a bunch of doves just magically appeared and flew out, and the clouds parted for me. I could probably get demons to go into the sky and part the clouds, like physically. Since I couldn't do it like by my natural grace, I could probably do it that way. You know what? You guys are very correct. Very correct. Let's hope that the Antichrist isn't super genre savvy. Yo. Bam was saying, the person I follow has to be morally gray since I don't believe in pure good or pure evil, but the in-between. I mean, that's fair, right? Like, the path between, like, that's actually... That seems like a really pragmatic person. That seems like a really pragmatic person. Like, I understand, like, on paper, if you were in a bad situation and you needed to follow a leader, maybe the person in the gray might be the person that is worth following. But it depends. Like, I think I'd have to be in a very compromised situation to be, I would follow this particular person. So I can just buy a bottle as small as Trip's ego. Look at me, I'm the professor now. The Prime Directive has the implication that all societies will develop towards the same goal. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm still a bit away, so I'm just going to go very quickly through all you guys' comments. Following someone who's part evil will let evil take root. Trip, do you mind if I get your opinion on something about a higher power? It's long and it would be multiple messages because of character limits, but would like to hear the chats and your ideas. BK Latin, I'm sorry that I've been so slow getting catching up, but yes, I'm all for talking about theology. Feel free to write it all down. If you can, I would recommend writing it in a word processor and then copying and pasting it onto the chat so we have a consistent stream of thought so that we don't have to look through everything unless you already started talking. No, you didn't. Okay, so yeah, man. BK Latin, I'm totally cool with that. I'm all for theology. I can talk theology. I know some schools of thought. Trip, there was a professor way back that had a saying about Abraham and the sacrificing his son story. If an angel asked me to sacrifice my son, I'd ask for an ID. Yeah, you know, we also have to take into account the Abrahamic religions, and we have to take into account what the Old Testament was selling. And the Old Testament was selling a very, very, very jealous, angry, resentful God. And I only say that in the sense that this is like what the Old Testament has told us, right? If anyone else knows the Old Testament enough to back me up on this, to make sure I'm not going incorrect here because of propaganda, let me know. But just thinking about the Old Testament structure, the story of Abraham makes sense in the context of a jealous God. It makes sense in the context of a wrathful God. That's the term, wrathful. It totally makes sense in that. I do think, though, there is a general movement saying that, like the New Testament, how the New Testament became a little bit more forgiving, you know, there are more leeways that are created because humans developed more. I do think legitimately between the 2,000 years back then and now, you know, like obviously there's been progression on the thought process that humans have, obviously. But I do think spiritually humans developed more. I do think there is like maybe some background evolution that occurred. Humans became better at thinking about things. And when you have humans that are thinking more, when you have that kind of thing happening more often, you do have to change what kind of God. Well, it would only make sense for God to grow with humans. Depends on how you model God, of course, because if you model God as being the one ultimate perfect thing, then obviously it can't grow with humans. If you model God as this thing that allows humans to exist within it, and so as the humans develop, the God comes to understand itself more. If you model it that way, then you can like play that game of saying that it grew with people. But the perspective of the guy asking for an ID, that's pretty much the epitome of where we are as a civilization. It's just the reality is there's a lot of evil baked into the system, and so it would be at this point unwise to not be more discerning of what's going on. Like I know for some of the New Age thought, the Theology Society, I know like for them, they talk about it that, and of course they're a bit more based in Hindu and Buddhism, so they talk a little bit differently. But they would tell you things like, be careful of your ego because it will speak to you in ways that sound like, it will speak to you in ways that make it sound like it is God itself. And so the general story there is that you have to be very careful even with what you think are spiritual experiences, because that legitimately could be your ego trying to protect itself from its perceived destruction. And we say perceived destruction because the ultimate goal when it comes to the ego-based thoughts, school of thoughts, is to sublimate the ego, not destroy the ego. Like ideally your ego is a very important part of you. You don't want to destroy it, you just need to guide it, because the ego is perceived to be a child in the schools that revolve around egoic thought. Okay, so I'm just going back into your comments. I'm at the comment where Skelly said, to want the best for us and doing the best possible thing at all turns. Meanwhile, in parallel, okay, I'm still a bit away. We are all in SAO. No, we are not in the Matrix. You gotta believe in your government. After all, it's your Leviathan. Nah, like, I'm I mean, like, I hope that the government's acting in my best interest, but oh look, one of my big lessons for the government is that you don't mess with the government's money. Don't mess with the government's money, and you actually have a lot of leeway in a lot of other things. Oh, and of course, don't do anything obviously illegal. Oh, that's a really cool way of doing it. The Antichrist could make the clouds cover everything but them. Take into account they probably don't have ID cards. I feel like the Antichrist already has us under his genjutsu. He already knows us, and if we put away all the conspiracy theories, that's when we'll see the true evil. Yo, bam, that is a dark thought. Well, I mean, maybe. Yo, Brance, don't worry, man. We're having good conversation. I'm not going to leave you high and dry. Guys, everyone that wants me to watch videos, don't worry. We're going to do it. I'm not leaving anyone high and dry. It's just like this is good conversation. I don't get to talk about theology too often. I would love to do it more. Because, like, man, you know one thing I really appreciate, Prower and Skelly? You guys are so knowledgeable about myths. Man, I really appreciate that from you guys. You guys are so cool. There is a Catholic prophecy called the 3 Days of Darkness. Yeah. Is that why like the conspiracy circle was like talking about that recently? Okay. Trip, just ping VC in the server sometime. Oh, hey Schnorf. I'd love to talk shop with you. Oh, what would you want to talk about, Scale? Like what kind of things you want to talk about, man? Like I'd be down. Yo, wait, Outlaw's gone? Oh, yo, Outlaw, have a good night, man. I'm gonna go look at the videos that you guys want me to see now. Let me just pull them up here. But I need to... Theology and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Skill. I didn't know you had an interest. I thought you were just like, were just a generally knowledgeable guy. But yeah, I can definitely talk about, the Theology Society. They're the ones that I've read a bunch about. Well, I'm well equipped to talk about a few ones. I could probably do it. That'd be cool. I'm just getting the videos now. So let me just go here. I need to spot what videos we're watching. So let's see what kind of wonders we have going on for us today. Oh, you're only knowledgeable? But yeah, but Skelly, every time we've had those little chats, or when you tell me like those little fun facts about various gods, I'm just like, I enjoy it. It definitely gives the illusion, at the very least, that you know more about the myths and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so stream chat. All right, so Prower had 2 videos he wanted us to see here. Okay. 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 Let me... Okay. So King of the Nerds isn't here. Yo, King of the Nerds, if you are here, let me know so that I know if we want to watch your video. Like, just let me know. Just trying to... But I don't think King of the Nerds is here right now. I don't think. Oh, you guys were you guys were doing the turnip selling? Oh, man. Wait, what? If you're knowledgeable about Christianity or Buddhism, then I recommend Saint Onisan. Wait, what do you mean, Animamus? And thank you for breaking my misunderstanding. I mean, like, honestly, I was thinking that Skelly was just a guy that spent his time reading up on myths all the time. Honestly. But thanks, Skel. But this is good, because now like, maybe there's little things I know that I can probably tell you about, and we can have a really good time learning about stuff. Let's see. So, I don't think King of the Nerds is here. So, Prower, we got the Fallen Heroes. You're going to have to, like, guide me along to know what exactly is. I saw the Fallen Heroes video today because my friend was going through it. But I didn't really read any of the things going on. So we'll put on Fallen Heroes. So Prower, I will like your commentary on this one, if possible. Just let me know if there's anything particular that you can, if there's anything that you specifically see that you want to highlight, let me know. The apartment in Japan. Yeah, okay. Animamus, I just saw it. So I just looked it up, so I will need to read it myself. I'll need to see. Oh, this is the one about... Oh, this is the one about where those guys are living together. Right. Okay, gotcha. Now that I actually saw it. I saw Buddha and Jesus there. Alright. That was a part-timer. Okay. You should read St. Thomas Aquinas. Let's see. Trip, when are you gonna do an Animal Crossing stream? Yo, Schnorf, you have to like legit tell me what kind of value do you get out of an Animal Crossing stream? I legit want to know, what do you feel you're gonna get out of an Animal Crossing stream? Because Animal Crossing is just, it's animal. Like, what do you even do? What do you even do in Animal Crossing? That's my perspective. So please let me know. What would you want out of an Animal Crossing stream? Okay. Yeah, I'm just loading it up. Thank you, Prower. I was just loading it up. I was kind of concerned about that too, but I have the screen in front of me, so I shouldn't be missing it. All right, so let's watch this, the new heroes. Prower, confirm for me. Animal Crossing stream seems to be what every YouTuber is doing right now. Yo, wait. There's a market for this? What are they doing? What kind of things? Fish. A fishing tournament. Oh. Okay. Sure. Yo, Prower, for Ike, I want to know, Prower, is the Ike art based on one of his, like, legendary, or, like, one of his, like, super special arts? Because he has, like, the shoulder pad, right? I just wasn't sure. I didn't look back at the Ike art either, so I'm not too sure. That's why I was just asking. Is it legendary Ike or like whatever other Ikes there are running around? Yo, so Schnorf, one thing you gotta know is that I don't have an island because it's my significant other's island. I just pay rent on the island. So yeah, so don't have that. But she's making the island. She wants to make it look super cool. She's got like a hilltop vision for it. I mean, if I get permission, I'll play. If I get the permission. Oh, guys, BK Latin is writing, so we'll read that. We'll read his after we get the video. Oh, a what if cipher card. Okay, thank you, Power. Okay, so this is Corin.
It grows restless.
So I like that we finally got a fallen Corin. Oh right. Yo, Schnorf, I will. I'll talk and see if that's okay. I will talk and see if that's okay. All right. So, Power told me last week that not last week, but last time we did this, exclamation mark. So, Brutal Breath is gigantic. If the number of allies within 2 spaces is less than 1. Honestly, I don't care about the damages. I always want to look at the new skills. So, attack speed solo floor. I like that. +7 during +7 during combat. That's a lot. That could be really fun to stack up. I would love to have more of those. So null follow-up 3 neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks. Okay, and rouse defense and speed. Oh yes, sorry, my mistake, Prower. I meant it's nice that we got male fallen Corin as a counterpart to female. That's what I meant to say, or that's what I wanted to convey. I'm glad that we finally got the pair like finished, right? Like we got both variations for both alternates. Or sorry, for both possibilities of Corin.
I can't contain it.
I love Leon though, man. Like, man, honestly, Leon or Lion, whatever his name is, I wish we could have saved him. Yeah, gets the buff. Yeah, I saw solo. Yeah, no, but I like that. I don't know. I like playing. I like having units solo, so I like more support for that. Oh wait, someone's. Oh yo, Josh, man, see ya, man. Did I miss someone's chat here? Because I see... I'll go... I think your favorite anime is... So this was Bam. Bam, did you have a previous thing? Did you have a previous comment? Just because that one comes out of nowhere. Oh, no, no. Who was your previous comment? Sorry, Bam, I'm just looking at that. You said, I'll go first. I think your favorite anime is Boku no Pico, SAO, and MILF Sekai. I mean, no, they're not. I don't know who you were talking to. Okay, going back to Leon.
But the need for charades has passed.
Wait, Leon.
Passed.
Wait, because I think you just said his name.
I've had my fun pretending to be human. But the need for charades has
No,
passed.
he didn't. Is it Lion or Leon? Do you guys know? This also makes Korn the most represented character in Heroes with 8. Oh, okay. Okay, so Blood Tome. Attack +3, uses all that stuff, reduces damage from area of effect specials. Yo, Prower, how rampant are area of effect specials right now? Like, honestly, how rampant are they? And if foe is also colorless... Oh, guess your favorite anime and I'll guess yours. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Bam. Your favorite anime, Pokemon, My Hero Academia, To Love Ru. But no, man. Didn't like any of those other three. MILF Sekai is a novelty, but it's not my favorite. Like, I like a lot more isekais than MILF Sekai. But yeah, Prower. How rampant are the area of effect specials right now in the meta? They're used somewhat heavily in ether raids on the higher levels. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Rouse attack resistance 3. Okay. So this one is at the start of the turn, if unit is not adjacent to an ally, grants attack plus to unit for 1 turn. I'm into that. That's cool. Bonus doubler grants bonus to attack during combat. Current bonus... Oh, it's equal to current bonus on each of the unit stats. Well, that seems like he's a really powerful guy if he gets set up.
For the future!
Man, I wish we could have saved him.
There is no way to stop the...
Oh, yo, Blurry. No, Blurry, we're going to have some big conversations here. Because BK Latin wrote some stuff. So we're here for a while. We're going to be here for a while. How are you doing, Blurry? I mean, I'll try and cut this out like in 30 minutes, though. I'll try and put a hard limit on 30 minutes. Okay, so Dark Scripture grants attack +3 if unit is not adjacent to ally, inflicts attack resistance -6 on foe during combat. Okay, so all these guys are pretty solo, hey? Because a lot of their skills rely... Well, this one, like, honestly, she is solo. She has resistance solo 4 there. I guess that makes sense thematically, right? They're like the evil fallen ones, so maybe they don't like being surrounded by people. Maybe thematic sense there. Attack resistance solo, panic smoke, inflicts panic on target, panic converts. Yeah, I like panic smoke. Oh yeah, yo Schnorf, thanks for popping by, and I'll let you know on Discord if we're doing Animal Crossing at any point. Light and Dark inflicts attack speed, defense, resistance on foe, neutralizes foes' bonuses, it disables foes. Okay. Yeah, if foe does not have effect, user makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. That's a lot of people. She'd be good against a lot of people. Is she a green tome still? Oh, she's a red tome.
Let the darkness come.
I mean, good for her. Pretty much. Okay, so this is Ike. Zeo Unleashed.
Wipe it all
I mean, look at him. He looks so cool. He looks so cool.
away. Everything.
Yeah, wipe it all away, Ike. Destroy everyone. Chaos Ragnell. Unit can counter... Okay, whatever. Grants bonuses equal to current penalty on each of the unit's attack stats. Or, sorry, on each of the unit's stats ×2. I saw attack underneath. If unit has -17 penalty to attack, you get 14 attack. That is amazing. Mayhem Aether during combat. Reduced by 50. Okay. Darting Breath. If foe initiates combat, grant speed +4 during combat and special cooldown. Darting Breath, huh? Oh, man, he looks so cool. Oh, this is something cool here. Bam said, I've been trying to come up with my own Exorcist webtoon, but when I think of the magic system, it keeps coming out just like Bleach and Juju Kai. What do you mean like Bleach? Because Bleach's magic system is the Hado. What was it like? Is it Hado? Yeah, Hado, the Hado numbers. Like you really like Bleach's magic system isn't really developed, but then they have like the Zanpakuto spiritual system. Do you mean that? Juju Kai, don't feel bad if Juju Kai's system has overlap with yours, because Juju Kai's system is based on some pretty common principles, aside from the actual techniques that get brought up. But yo, man, Ike looks cool. The design looks really cool.
Hate.
I wish these guys were more interesting than just saying hate. I mean, come on. I know, like, it's the internet. It's full of hate. Like, it's everyone just screams hate. I don't need it being screamed from a bunch of characters who are having a bad day. Yo, but Prower, are there any ones there that you want to take here? Wait, I just saw some. There's a lot of people's chats that I might have missed here. Animamus? Did Animamus say something? I'm not gonna buy any other game besides Digimon Survive, whenever that'll be. You know what, Animamus? I know for sure I'm gonna get Digimon Survive. I know for sure that's happening. Okay, so let me just I'm just trying to pick out BK Latin's thoughts on religion here, or faith and whatnot. I'm just taking that right now. He's wanted to talk about this, so we're just taking some of it away. I'm just copying and pasting it all onto the document so I can read it all in one spot, just because that helps the whole experience. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back with you. Just trying to get these messages out. I already see that he's saying something, or BK Latin is saying something about molecules. That's already concerning. I can only imagine how in-depth this whole conversation got. This is going to be a long one. Like, let's see. I know. Okay. They're even talking about hard perceptions. This is just from me skimming it. So this will be very interesting to read all in one go. This is going to be very interesting. Let's hope that we have good conversation coming out from this. Oh, shoot. I lost where I was. Oh, never mind. Found it. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Man, props to BK Latin for actually writing all of this on YouTube, because we know that there's the YouTube troubles with for how limited a message you can type. So props to them for committing to it. Oh, Citrus Lemon had said, at least nobody came up with a crossover with Zoro from One Piece and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean... Oh, come on, Vance. I'm not going to be murdering Digimon. Come on. The way my demons come from negative thoughts, I'm trying to come up with something a little bit more original for my demon's origin. Honestly, Death Ray, that's how I make my demons come up for my own D&D setting. Like, don't feel bad about it. Like, this is, like, now, that's just a natural thing. That's just, like, a natural thing that people do in a lot of different mythologies and a lot of different spiritual systems. Demons come from thoughts. That's just how that works for a good chunk of spiritual systems. There's nothing wrong with doing that and then putting your own spin on it, right? I'm sure like everyone else here who like follows a lot of fiction, I'm sure that they will tell you that what matters is how you spin it. As long as you spin it in a way that's interesting, or you do something unique with the idea of something that gets exist. Okay, look, think about it from a demon's perspective, right? It is born only if someone thinks about it. What kind of mentality does that create in the demon itself? How does it think about the people that created it? What does it think about its relationship to its people? What does it think about the fragility of its life? What happens if people stop thinking about it? You can make a big existential crisis out of these demons if you want them to be big characters. So it really does matter. The origins, if you make a demon and you make it like that, the worst people will say is that this is based on real world thought processes or real world school of thoughts. What ultimately matters is like this was a really good implementation of the idea, because at this point so many things have been done that you may not be able to find something original in terms of the origin, but you can find something original in how people relate to the origin. That's what I would say to you. It sounds like you have a plan, and I don't want you. Well, I would like to create a situation where you feel comfortable, trying out this idea and seeing if you can make something cool out of it. But try not to get too bunkered down on trying to make something original, just because that might distract you, especially if it's your first work. If it's your first work, I think it's worth it getting it on paper at the very least. So at least you can, like, the faster you get the process started, the faster you make mistakes and the faster you get to learn from your mistakes. That's what I would advocate for. And for the whole thing with demons, like, if you want to go something more original for demon origins, you're going to have to get like super trippy to try and pull it off. Just because there's probably a lot of systems that can account for how demons manifest already in just terms of mythology. But that is only my own unsolicited advice. You do not need to take it, because who knows? I might just be overstepping my bounds. Also meaning, sorry, I'm just looking for BK Latin stuff here. We're almost done. Almost got it. Oh, this is a lot. I found it. Oh, cool. Oh, thank goodness. There was two of his together that I can just copy and paste. Or two of BK Latins together that I can copy and paste. Almost got all of BK Latin stuff here. Okay, cool. I made it. I made it to the bottom. That time I created Revelation that wanted to be an angel instead and I sent it to heaven. Oh, what a wonderful title. What a wonderful title. Alright, cool. Should mention on the Grand Hero Battle on the 9th that will be linked to the banner trip is Ashnard, the final boss of Pass of Radiant. Cool. Okay, Vance, Trip might be killing human characters too, since that's the vibe they're going for. Oh man, I would love to kill some humans. If your first work was making a kappa, well, at least you tried. At least you tried. You need to, like, especially when you're doing online marketplace type of things, I think you do need to take some time to I think it's worthwhile to understand how the marketplace works and understand what people want to read. Okay, so let's load up another video. Let's go for the next video that Prower gave us here, because Prower wants us to check out this video. Oh, this is gross, Prower. This is already gross. And then I'll read. I'm giving more time to see if BK is doing more. All right, so we got Naruto, my best friend Naruto. Yo, these are cool people, right, Prower? They won't copy strike me, right? They must be, because they're parody accounts. All right.
Sasuke, you can't run away from your problems, and especially me, your best friend.
Out of all the experiences we've had.
Oh, what's going on with his thighs? What is going on here? Oh, that's gross. That's so gross.
Staring at you and not saying a single word. How did that translate to, oh, this guy is my best friend?
We are tortured souls, Sasuke. We belong together.
My family was brutally murdered by my older brother. You don't even have a family.
Well, I have a literal demon fox that lives inside me, but...
Yeah? Well, I have a snake
What's Orochimaru doing over there in the background? He's just playing around? Just playing on his phone?
like Michael Jackson that wants to wear my skin.
Oh, gross. Gross. Guys, now that we're doing this for real, I just realized I can just make this a little bit better for you. There you go. That's a little bit bigger.
Look back on this memory fondly.
I regret knowing you every day of my life.
I'm taking mental photographs, and I'm putting them in a folder called I Love My Best Friend!
Stop.
All right.
Your friendship on me!
Never!
Sasuke?
I love that son of a bitch.
I mean, that pretty much captures the essence of that, doesn't it? It really does. Okay, so Prower, you said you had 2 videos, right? Did I miss one? Oh, no, right. We just did the Fire Emblem one. Right. Cool. Oh, nice. I was looking up a thing on how to download transcripts. Let's see. Good. I need to watch that video later. Okay, so going back to the thing so I can see what you guys are saying here. Okay. So let me just read what you guys were saying, because I need to see what we have here. To create plastic into gold. Okay, got protons and molecules. All right. Let's see. So H-Dragon said, when it comes to comics or webtoons, personally I go for quirky characters than original story. Thank you for that input. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. So some people, like, you know, some people definitely gravitate towards characters. They want to see characters have a fun time. Okay, so Deathray was saying, I was thinking about having the demon stalk the ones who created them, or have them think a lot like the thoughts that gave birth to said demon. Yes? Alright. Reminds me of the final arc in the anime with Yamato chasing Orochimaru in the background every episode. Yeah. Blurry said, I'm also writing a story and trying to create a power system is kind of hard. It is kind of hard. It is hard. Given all of that... Oh, wait. No, this is BK Latin's stuff. Speaking of webtoons, Noblesse is a good read. Yeah. So, let me look in stream chat to pick up more stuff. I believe someone gave us... This is Eve. I assume this is Eve Online. I am very excited. I want to see Eve Online. I absolutely love reading about EVE Online wars. Those are my favorite. That's one of my favorite pastimes. All right. Do I need to? Oh no. You know what? Maybe. Okay. Playback speed 1.25. I probably won't get copy struck. They're an internet company. I probably won't get copy struck.
Okay, what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna send 10K off a target. We're gonna blap it really quick, and then we're gonna warp to the run spot. Is that?
Man, I know that this is a person talking about a war. I know that this is actually what happened in game, because I've heard about the EVE Online wars, because the EVE Online wars are ridiculous.
Make sense? Yep. Outstanding. Okay, stand by.
So guys, here's the deal. They got their Prophecy fleet up, and then Razor also has an Oracle fleet. So we should have some interesting stuff about to happen.
So it's going to be like this. We're going to portal through. And at the same time, the triage carriers are going to jump. Just the triage carriers are first. Everyone clear?
Man.
Oh crap. Will we all take on Guardians?
Yeah, they got 4 Guardians. I don't think we can do this.
Don't worry about that.
This is the best. Just knowing that people like actually put effort into waging full-on wars on this game, man. You have no idea. Like, this is me always reading about the hype that it sounds like a EVE Online war is hype, and it sounds like these things like take a while to brew. Like, it takes a very long time for a war to come up from what I've read on the articles. So like actually hearing these guys talk and knowing that they're just people on their computers and they're taking this so seriously is actually kind of like just a little bit exciting. It's a little bit exciting.
Fun games.
Mars race.
And relax. All wings align. Primary is the Dominix in 5, 4, 3, 2. Decloak. Torpedoes on the Dominix.
Orbit on me, micro warp drives on. We're moving.
Secondaries, Vipers, and the Omen.
He's in structure. Take him down.
Props to the one girl in the thing.
All units on the ramp.
On out towards that jump now.
All damps on the damnation. All damps on the damnation. Scepter, stay here and tackle prophecies. This is where we fight.
All right. So I'm carrying 100 times more than my ship is worth. There were some pirates chasing me. There's one guy chasing me through like 5 different systems. I need to get the fuck out of this system.
This little rock right here is worth about 166 million ISK. For some people, this might not be a big deal, but for me, it's huge.
Seller 4.2.
For some people that might not be a big deal, but for me, it's huge. That's like what someone says on The Deadliest Catch. That's totally the work. No. Even someone on a survivalist show. That's the kind of line that someone says on a survivalist show, like alone, out in the middle of Alaska. Like, hey, for some people, a squirrel may not be a lot, but for me, it's huge. That's the exact same line, and these people are taking, man, props to them for taking it so seriously, man. Holy crap. I love this.
Very nice. Gonna produce 4 of them.
Was this, whose video was this? Who do I have to thank for this? Oh, was that Vance? That was Vance? That was Vance.
2 days, 19 hours, 11 minutes, 44 seconds. We can expect to make 8 to 10 million around there.
51 out of 56 grid? Okay, good. And we've got 5 modules to fit in here. The ship speed is actually pretty good. Can you 4K a second? We're gonna hurt that now by adding on some armor buffer.
Up, success.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, it's having so much fun.
Oh yeah, it's just fun. It's almost done now. Like less than a week.
Oh look.
Whoa.
Okay, got it.
Wow. That is actually cake.
I'll give you silos down. I'll give you silos down. Go.
They just got wiped and they're all laughing. This is the best part about it too. They just got wiped and they're all laughing.
Silos down. Portal. Primary.
Gauge ring. Sniper skills to with you guys BSC. Never got title, man. Come on. Oh shit, how do I work to something? E-War Jones. All E-War Jones on Sky. Why are you decloaking? Patch told me the secondary. Oh my god, that's a silencer!
Let's go, get those fucking bombs out. Red group fire, gold group stand by. Come on, boys! Come on, yeah!
This just makes me feel like I want to play this game, but I know that this game is all about spreadsheets. I don't know if I have, you know, it's like I gotta pick a career game, right? I gotta pick a career for my very, very horror, like not even off the ground streaming career. I need to pick a game that I can just always play, and it's got to be one that's online because that's what's going to keep people interested. But I don't know if I have the time to devote to one game. I just don't know. But Eve makes it look so cool. It seems like they have so much fun. This game's old, man. It's been around for such a long time and it's still alive. Shit, yeah, man, that was freaking good. That was amazing. Oh, man, I love that. That was all kinds of good. Oh, sorry. That was all kinds of good, man. That was so good. And it's got 4 million views. Nice. Good for them. Man, that's so cool, man. That was so cool. Crap, man. Like, shit. Okay, I'm just going through what you guys were seeing. BK here had more stuff written down, so I need to just get the rest of their thoughts. I also want to read what H Dragon was saying here. Let me see. Getting more of BK's thoughts. Death3 had said, H-Dragon, I appreciate it. I agree. I like, for example, Black Bulls. They keep me rigged back over because the writing is simple and predictable. I mean, I don't even think, honestly, the interactions for the Black Bulls, they aren't the greatest. They don't have the greatest interactions in shonen manga. At least there's more time spent doing little battles than there are with the characters interacting. Like, I like whenever they interact, but I think other series can do it better. I don't know if maybe they have better interactions than Hero Academia. No, Hero Academia, I feel like because they have just more characters in general, they have like slightly the edge in terms of frequency of interactions. But yeah, man, like, it's true. Black Clover is definitely simple to read. It's straightforward. I got chewed out for saying that Hero Academia was simple one time. Straightforward. It's straightforward. Let's see. Man, yo, Vance, thank you for that trailer. That made me feel like real. That gave me like just a lot of joy. Cops just came and knocked on our door. They asked who we were because they said our house was supposed to be vacant since last week, but we've been living here for over a month. Holy crap, Blurry! Do you guys recently moved, right? You have a lease or a deed, right? I'm assuming that's what you showed them, because that's what you would usually show them. Like, it might just be a clerical error, because clerical errors happen everywhere. H Dragon said, I've been reading Alexid and I love the characters. The power system seems very vanilla, but it keeps me entertained. Okay. Yo, BK, I have not listened yet. I've only written everything down. You also posted a video of Eve's largest recorded battle. How long is that video, Vance? Okay, you did have... Okay, yeah, then it's all good, Blurry. It's all good. If you have paperwork, it's all good. Thankfully, it didn't devolve into a situation where you have to say, okay, police, I'm getting a lawyer. I'm calling my lawyer. Thank God you didn't have to go into that situation. Okay, so let me just read what BK spent all that time writing. And this is theological. I keep wanting to say theologicy, but it's not. That's not the word. Anyway, BK had said, so this whole idea branches from the idea of existence and molecules in a higher dimension. Now, obviously, we know that there are molecules in this dimension. We know that something of a lower dimension can be represented in this dimension, that being when light hits an object, it will be measured in length and width, yet it will add no thickness and or depth. Wait. We know that something of a lower dimension can be represented in this dimension, that being when light hits an object, it will be measured in length and width, yet it will add no thickness or depth. What do you mean? It will add no... I might just not be contextualizing it properly here. When light hits an object, it will measure length. Okay, we'll move along. It might just be my misunderstanding. If the idea that molecules exist in our dimension and that something of a lower dimension can exist in a higher dimensional state, then that must mean that molecules can exist in the fourth dimension. The fourth being time, meaning that you can go down, left, right, side to side, just like you can go forward and back in time, just as directional movement. I know that may be hard for us to perceive, but given that's what we know about dimensions and them being realms of existence, aka spatial existences, given what we know about dimensions and them being realms of existence... Oh, no, I rewrote that. Never mind. I know that may be hard for us to perceive, but given what we know about dimensions and them being realms of existence, the realms of existence have... aka spatial existences, meaning that there are very likely molecules in the fourth dimension flowing throughout time. Fair. Since they're constantly phasing between time, that technically means they are immortal. They're phasing through time at such a rate that the progression of time, aka degradation of molecules, cannot affect them, because the individual particles are moving near light speed individually, going random directions, and time is directions forward and back, also meaning that they will flow around for eternity and infinity. The idea of infinity means that anything that can happen will happen. Yes, the idea of infinity means that anything that can happen will happen. Yes, over a long period of time. Yes. And what we are as life is nothing more than molecules and are arranged in a way to create sentient life. That means that those molecules will eventually, no matter how long it takes, form themselves into sentient life, because there is a chance it can happen no matter how small. And since the fourth dimension is time, it can go between times, aka being some level of omnipotent. See? Can be anywhere at any... can be anywhere when it wants to be. Now, there are several theories that theorize that there are in fact 10 to 12 dimensions. Well, if those are true, then imagine what kind of abilities a existence from a 9th, 10th, 12th dimension must have. Yeah, that actually comes from string theory. The 10 to 12 dimensions, I'm pretty sure that comes from string theories, because they're trying to model a shape, and that shape right now is heading towards 12 dimensions. So there have been theories that the 5th dimension, if there is one, has something to do with energy manipulation, meaning that there would be a way you can move your hand or appendage to affect the energies within the object, switching around the protons in the molecules. To create plastic into gold, giving a creation-like ability to that being like God, and that, wait. Protons in the molecules create plastic into gold, giving a creation-like ability to that of being like God, and that's crazy. Given all of that, I can see the existence of a higher power being at least somewhat logical or possible, even if it is a 10th or 11th dimension, being God, and here's the final point. Given that energy manipulation continues to progress as you go higher in dimension planes, I can see something being able to pull our memories and brain signal. Okay, let me read that again. Given that energy manipulation continues to progress as you go higher in dimension planes, I can see something be able to pull our memories and brain signal. Because all brain signal personalities, memories are just electricity. And sustaining it states, meaning we can be conscious and out of body at the same time, and moving us into a new dimension that represents the idea of an afterlife. Okay. Oh, okay. Blurry. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, Blurry, thank you for that extra little bit there. Second video, Bloodbath is better. This video is 3.5 minutes. All right, cool. I just want to go through... I just want to get Skelly's video here. So... Well, should we... you had 4 beers, my bad. Whatever, no worries. Should we talk about this? Should we talk about BK's thoughts here? I mean, like, you know, what is there really to talk about? BK's giving like an origin story as to how things like alchemy could possibly work. Thank God for people being here to tell me that they meant shadows and all that. Given... I mean, like, basic premises here, like saying that God is a being from a higher dimension. I mean, I think that's a fair point, right? I don't think anyone would say that that's an unfair point. That's a fair point. It's being expressed now in different schools of thought that God is a higher dimensional being. Saying that there is a way to move your hand or appendage to affect the energies within the object, that's also prevalent within Eastern systems. You know, just it's a matter of how you characterize the things unique to other dimensions. The whole write-up does take a much bigger focus into physical particles, which I didn't expect it to have such a big focus on. But really, the particles are they're just a gateway into the rest of the framework, which once you get past the particles part, it is pretty much, this is essentially, you know, the kind of stuff that you would see for people. This is like essentially the kind of stuff that you would see talked about in people in psychic circles, people who say that they're developing like whatever kinesis. This is pretty much this, well, not pretty much, but like it's similar to the train of thought. Like I don't see any like particular problem with this. If anything, it's interesting that BK started from a point of molecules. I've never read of people starting from the point of molecules to build up their personal belief system. But there are parts here that I can't really say no against. The whole thing about time being another dimension, yeah. Now the idea about the particles being immortal, now that's the part that I thought was the most interesting here. Yo, Vance, yeah. So Vance, we won't react to your thing until till you come back. So in terms, where was that part again? Where was the part about the particles? They're phasing through time at such a rate that progression of time, degradation of molecules cannot affect them. I don't know about that. I don't know because they can still have a personal degradation effect applied to them. I mean, I know like I'm nitpicking, but that's kind of what I do. I just nitpick. I don't know if you could say because a particle is moving through time, it's not degrading. Because that doesn't necessarily make sense. Because if they're phasing through time, all it really takes is if there's friction on a dimension that If they're on the time dimension and there are more particles on that dimension, there would therefore be the possibility for friction within that dimension. If there's possibility for friction, that can lead to some type of effect. And if there's any kind of mechanical action occurring, these particles would still have their own variation of degradation. If we apply like other theological thoughts, theological thought says that even if you are even if you are an angel, or even if you are the god of a system, you are still dealing with karma, because for any karma-based system, the karma is just something that you do as you continue ascending. The general saying for the theological society would be that there are 200 gods beyond the god that you seek. So all these gods are dealing with different variations of karma, and they're dealing with their own personal struggles. That's why it's hard to say that there would be something that's so independent like this molecule if we were extrapolating from spiritual thought. That's what I would say to that. It's just like that was the part of the write-up that just stood out to me the most. But maybe you can recontextualize that. Posted a link to stream chat. Let me see. Okay, cool. Yeah, Blurry, I see it. All right. So I'm just trying to find the part that said that they were immortal. And guys, I'm just reading from BK's writing there. So if you guys find those spots, but I'll try to read it out. Since they're constantly phasing between time, that technically means they are immortal. They're definitely immortal from our perspective, definitely. If they're phasing between time, it's just I think they would have a degradation effect, just because everything in the universe has a degradation effect, or at the very least, they transform from one state to another. But again, hypotheticals, right? We're talking about hypotheticals. The only thing I can like really give you is just like what another society thinks about a particular idea. But otherwise, I think it was cool. I'm like, man, I'm all for any system that justifies people developing superpowers. All right. Telekinesis or telepathy? Yo, let's see what Skelly had us. Yo, BK, are you still there, man? Well, what do you think? Like, that's really the only thing I would have disagreed with. Just the perception that the ones moving through time are immortal. I mean, like, I would have just said that just out of just pure relevancy. Like, relativity. They're relative to. They would be relative to things in their dimension. That's why I just didn't see that one. Just trying to see if I missed anything else from his ideas. But otherwise, yeah, no. Saying that the afterlife is another dimension too, I think that's solid. All right, so what does good old Skelly got for us here? Oh, this is just the Pokemon Clover soundtrack, huh? Oh, let's see what Skelly said. Skelly says, this reminds me of the idea that the magic people heard about in history was real and aliens used some stuff to lock away because all humans were crazy good at it. Yo, Skelly, what if it's a situation where the humans were actually at the top of the pyramid? And, oh, yeah, man, H, thanks for being here, H. Have fun with your dog. Have a good time. We're having Smash Day tomorrow, H. If you have time, feel free to pop by. I was considering of posting my power system, but you were reading BK's. Oh, Blurry. Yeah, Blurry, just post your power system, man. Like, we got... Oh, we'll extend it. We'll go 15 more minutes. But yeah, Skelly, imagine if humans were at the top of the system, then aliens were like, oh shit, no, we gotta tear those guys down right now. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Because then it's like we got torn down by another society. Then we're like the underdog and we have to claw our way back up. Oh, we'd be like an isekai protagonist. You know, we go into another world. No, not isekai protagonist. We'd be like a Chinese isekai protagonist because they're the ones who are strong. They get torn down, then they have to climb their way back up into the world. That would be great. Oh, that's the human story. We are Chinese reincarnated protagonists. Oh man, I hope I live long enough to find out that humans got screwed over by a jealous alien race, because that would be hilarious. Yo, is Vance back? I don't think he is. All right, blurries. Oh, Slugterra. Oh, Slugterra. I'm not sighing at you, Blurry. I am only sighing at what we're about to encounter with. We're about to have a horrible issue here with Disney. Like, Disney's about to take down the channel. Oh, Vance is back. Okay, Vance, as soon as I get through this, man, I'm moving. I'm moving to your video. Yo, Blurry, like, let me know power system if you got it.
Yes.
Guys, I also know, like, when you ask me about my opinions on your writings, like, you're asking someone who does not have many credentials. My credentials are not in creative writing, at the very least. Anyway. Man, I like Slugterra. I really liked it. I found it to be a really fun show. Although, you know, I can't really say who I like. I think I like the main character the most. Like, honestly, with Western shows, I rarely like the supporting cast enough to call them my favorites. Because, like, at some point, they just feel like caricatures. And then, like, the plot lines for, like, kids shows are kind of lame anyway. Unless you're the main character, in which case, like, the main character's getting, like, a lot of cool stuff going on. The slugs were cute, though. The slugs were super cute. I like those, that extra race, the void, like, that kind of black-skinned race. What were they? Like, they were voidish, right? Like, they were purple, black, like, beastmen, kind of? I forget what they were called. Man, that was all right. So, yo, I see a bunch of comments. Give me a second. I'm just grabbing. I'm grabbing Vance's video here. Yo, Vance. No. We'll watch Gray's video as well. We'll watch Gray's video. But let's check out. Let's check out the next Eve one. Oh, thank God, it's 2 minutes. Oh, thank God. Yeah, Vance mentioned it was 2 minutes. Okay, so let me read the comments. Because I have to see. Oh no, that's the download the transcript video. That's thing. Oh wait, no, you're on another page. That's why I can't find you guys. Okay. Okay, so guys, I'm just reading your comments now, so just give me a second. BK Line has said, so what I meant by no degradation is more related to when a sentient life is already formed in a higher dimension where this being could rewind its body. Maintaining immortality. Okay, so okay. So what I meant by degradation is more related to when a sentient life is already formed in a high dimension where this being could rewind its body, like Eddie in My Hero Academia. I just ate some delicious cookies that gave me superpowers. I feel like I'm punching the shit out of my teeth. All right, good for you, Simp. Okay, while using energy manipulation to keep it conscious, unaffected as his body stays younger, or imitating immortality. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to catch up. Okay, so let's see. I got BK Latins there. Okay, Skelly said I used that as a basis for my power system. Oh, nice. Nice. What? Oh, was it in like the magic setting? Like the one that you and your group are playing tomorrow? I'm asking Skelly. Okay, so Animator said, when I was little, I wanted to draw action manga. Now my ideas are slice of life. Funny how things go. Yeah, pretty much for me too, Anime. It's like, you know, as you get older, you start appreciating just peace. Like, I just want to live a peaceful life, man. I think we all do. I don't want to, like, I don't want to live in conflict anymore. Okay, so now I'm gonna read blurries here real quick before we go into the video. Vance, thank you for your patience. I just need to find blurry stuff so I don't get screwed over. Okay, so there it is. So to gain, okay, so the blurry's power system. So to gain this power, you have to come by some crystal fragments around the world. No one is chosen, but they can come by it by chance. Okay. Just looking for blurries. People, since it's fantasy, people already have powers, but these either amplify or replace your old ones with ones that fit you better. That way, each person trains them is by a multitude of ways. It's a story that you're working on. Okay, Yoshikage trip. Yoshikage? What do you mean? Wait, Quasar, what do you mean? Yoshikage. Quasar, what do you mean? Why is it always? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, my significant other always makes this joke about me every time I say I just got it. I was confused. Quasar, I got it. Yeah, she makes that joke about me too because I keep saying it. That's all I want. I just want a peaceful life, man. I just want a quiet, peaceful life, all right? That's all I want. I don't want any more conflict. I don't want to be taking down any more people. I don't want to be punching more people in the face. I'm done. Unless I decide to go into UFC, in which case, then we'll we'll forget everything we said about that. Outlaw said, how to make Eddie in My Hero Academia OP, make her controller powers to rewind no matter how damaged the body is to the original state without going too far back. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Oh, they're planning on continuing Chaotic? Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, the second video was video? Oh, sorry, the second video was video. The second video was better. All right. Thank you, Vance. We'll watch the second video, but we'll have to see because I am trying to keep an eye on the time. But yeah, Skelly, you said bounce ideas off of. I would totally love to bounce ideas off of you. I mean, I can't do it today, but like, you know, just well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. So Blurry, in terms of your system, what I like about your system is I like the idea of a random person could become strong if they get lucky. I love that idea. I love the idea of, like, anytime that people are saying like you're not a chosen one, I love that idea. I think that is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that power system, especially like you have the part that people can like make up their own stuff. I think that's a cool thing. I think that's cool. Nice. Yo, happy birthday, Prower! Shit, Prower, happy birthday, man! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Prower! Alright, let's watch this thing. Let's watch this thing for Prower's birthday. Oh, wait,
The Battle of BTAC-R 5RB raged for over 20 hours, involved tens of thousands of players, and witnessed the destruction of over 3,000 ships, including 75 Titans. 1/3 of all Titans ever lost in the 10-year history of EVE Online. It was truly the most remarkable confrontation ever to take place inside a computer game. As happens so often in history, the catalyst for an event this large was something quite small. In this case, an unpaid sovereignty bill.
Really?
The M3 Coalition had used a single station in BTAC-R as
It's a
the forward
game.
staging post in its long-standing war against the CFC-Russ coalition. When the sovereignty dropped, CFC-Russ saw the opportunity to deal a blow to M3. Both sides quickly mobilized their forces, causing skirmishes to erupt all over the region as ships moved in to capture or defend the system. 2 hours after the sovereignty drop, CFC-Russ had assembled their forces and jumped into BTAC-R with a massive fleet, including their super capitals. N3 immediately assembled its already outnumbered forces into its signature wrecking ball formation. Thousands watched as the two sides
A wrecking ball formation, and thousands were watching.
Faced off.
That doesn't look that great.
Exchanging volley after volley from their doomsday weapons. Countless flashes from beams and bombs were punctuated by the occasional blinding light from an exploding Titan. Truly,
Jesus.
there was no turning back. 4 hours into the engagement, the two sides stood roughly even, but N3 realized it couldn't match its opponent's ability to replenish their forces. Deciding that it would have to disrupt coordination between Russ and CFC to secure victory, N3 focused its firepower on the Russ fleet commander. In the process,
Yo guys, I'll
N3
read your comments in a
suffered the loss of
second.
5 more of its own Titans before finally destroying its opponent's Avatar flagship. N3 would never again match its opponent's strength, but its forces stayed on the battlefield for another 8
I can already see Skelly just commenting about King and Ashura. Oh, okay.
hours. Ultimately, though, N3 sounded the retreat. When the fighting ceased, 20 hours after it began, over $300,000 worth of ships had been obliterated.
EVE Online Virtual War, $300,000. Epic game battle ends after 21 hours, $300,000.
59 Titans to 16 from CFC Russ. N3 was forced to retreat from BTAC-R and neighboring regions, but the war has raged on, even as both sides seek to rebuild. However the current conflict ends, pilots who venture into BTAC-R will see the shattered remains of the once magnificent ships that were lost in this titanic clash, now condemned to drift in cold, unforgiving space forever.
That's so cool that they do drift in cold, unforgiving space forever. That is so cool. That is so cool. Thank you, Vance. That is so cool, man. All right. All right. So no more videos. I think I saw all of them. Oh, no, Vance. We're still missing one of Vance's. Okay, but yeah, no more videos for today. And then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll do more stuff. So I need to just see what you guys are saying here.
All right, so we're checking out the...
All right, so let me just go back over here to you guys. So Animema said, I remember before Chaotic got canceled, I got a book and there were pages about how they were designing new Maxar cards. So I wanted that since I have the other two. Oh, cool. Man, good for Prower. Oh, happy birthday, Prower. Okay, so Simpler Bam has said, how about a world where gods fight and humans from Earth who are government leaders or filthy rich come watch the pantheons they believe and fight each other? You're pretty much making pantheonic wars into a sports game, into a sporting event. I think that's totally fine. I think that's good. The more they can, so this is back to Blurry, the more they connect to the fragments, the more power they can obtain. Some ways their powers will give them new forms depending on their mentality. I already got that one. The user's mental health does play a huge impact on the way their powers turn out. I think that's solid because then you have a diversity of powers, right? Because you have a diversity of mental states. So imagine if a person who's had simple earth magic, if they had food mental health, they can get something like Earth Guardian armor and Gaia weapons. But if they don't have good mental health, they get nothing. But if they don't have good mental health, okay, I'm assuming you're finishing that line. But I like that idea. Again, I like the diversity of powers. I want all the possible powers in the world. I want to fit all the powers in the world into whatever I write. I want wonderful diversity of power. So any system that gives diversity of power, I think is fine. I especially like it when systems are easily, like when you can predict the things that happen in a system of power. I'm all for it. Like honestly, with when I'm looking at power systems, I want them to be so fleshed out. I want to be able to go and spend a whole chapter just reading about the power system so I know how it works and so that I can avoid ass pulls later. Like the only time an ass pull should be happening is if someone didn't show how they acquired a power, but then if you like were to logically play the game and you see where they were going and you see their trajectory and you see the framework that they're in, you could be like, oh yeah, it makes sense that given that this person was training, he would have unlocked this kind of power. So that's cool. I think that's cool. I'm all for any system that gives variety. Okay, so Number 5 on trend for gaming. I gave a woman 100 husbands, and this happened. Good for Gray. Good for Gray.
Game where you can give a girl 100 husbands and see how it slowly.
Now, what I'm gonna do here, because I do have to keep an eye on the time here, guys. Pretty much, I'm watching this video. Wait, Skelly, what are you saying? That would just lead to a spiral. A spiral? What is he talking about? What spiral? You can have messed up... Quizzer, you're so right. It's gender bent. All right, so yeah, Vance, gonna go at 1.5 or 1.75. Actually, two times the speed, because interest of the video, or interest in time. I don't want to take too long because I have to, like, I have to like end this because it's like 11:30 here. So let's go through it.
Her life into a realm of chaos and death. It's The Sims 4. LSD is a wonderful woman. She's also a gigantic pain in the ass. And as such, today, I will give her 100 husbands and find out which husband is able to woohoo her before anyone else. Now, luckily, there is a way to give a Sim many, many spouses. And we will be using that along with this glorious hotel of love to find out which male can overpower LSD's psychosis. LSD is a mean, evil psychopath. So all the guys are going to have to work it out for him. Now, every
man, I'm rooting for...
a whirlpool bath, a full bar.
I am rooting for Florida Man.
This dragon, who will creepily watch you with a sideways glance as you have naughty Sim fun times. So here's the plan. I'm going to start off...
After seeing all these videos and seeing that like Vance likes and seeing like the stuff that Skelly likes, I do think I'm going to make a lot of videos with RimWorld. I do think I can express myself properly with RimWorld, but I still got to finish the other collab projects first.
By giving LSD 50 husbands, we will see which husband is the first person that is able to get LSD in the bed. Then round 2 shall begin, which will see 50 more different husbands. Once we find out who the winner is there, we will put the 2 husbands directly against one another, and finally find out who is the most screwed up male Sim in all the land. For this, we will be bringing back many male favorites of the Sims. However, Florida Man and Australian Man are not allowed to be in the same group of 50. That would be too much for one Sim. In case you're wondering why I don't just do all 100 Sims at once, I have a feeling that no one will actually get any woo time. Everyone will just spend all the time urinating on themselves and starving to death. Okay, we have our 50 potential Sim suitors here in this giant mass of Sim flesh. Some of them are way creepier than others.
Yeah, he's creepy.
Like a male version of LSD inside of this grouping. The only problem is Florida Man is wearing his hair right now. Oh my god, this homicidal-looking Mr. Clean even has the Picard-style haircut. I love that there's everything from extremely judgmental Sims to extremely depressed Sims to Sims with mustaches so powerful it looks like you could hang your goddamn jacket from them. This Sim over here is already crying and we haven't even started the challenge yet. Carlos over here has the most fantastic...
Pause. Blurry's asking me something. Did you read the last 2 things I wrote? I think... something like corrupted quartz. Also, even on the good skill, they could be messed up stuff like chaotic lawful. Yeah, no, I read that part. If they have been... Oh. Skelly said, if they have bad mental health, they'll just use corrupted stuff and get worse and worse. Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Suit I have ever seen in my entire life. All right, now I have to go through the painstaking process of doing 50 marriages. Husband. Okay, LSD is now officially married to everyone on the entire lot. Also, for some reason, she has much better chemistry with Colino than she does with Florida Man. Okay,
no!
Cortez, go ahead and cry yourself into Ellis's heart. All right, everyone's heading toward the house. Fantastic. Everything's moving very smoothly. This is amazing. The very first person to strike up a conversation with LSD is Colino. In case anyone forgot, Colino, while being a glutton, is also a hopeless romantic, so this does make sense. This dude over here is trying to get in on the conversation, and he's like, save the trees. And LSD's like, I killed 300 trees for this hair color. All right, we have a fantastic pool party going on. That's always a great way.
Yeah, Skelly, I caught that you meant that was the spiral. I understood that. If they have bad mental health, they'll use corrupted stuff and gets worse and worse. Yes, I saw that was a spiral. I mean, like, if we're talking about, okay, if we were to just quickly take a pause from Gray and talk very quickly about the spiral stuff, I mean, I feel like you can still make it worse, because then it's like you could have a whole thing about people who maybe they go for the corrupted stuff because like maybe it has some benefit, and like the people that are going down the corrupted rabbit hole, but they're like kind of just on the edge type of thing, you know, getting close to corruption just to take the benefit, and then they're like using the benefits for their own gain. And then you can have like a whole little like storyline about how, you know, they're pretty much playing Russian roulette with the devil pretty much. Eventually they're going to fall. It's just a matter of when they fall all the way down. I mean, like I feel like that's how you could justify that part. I definitely feel like you could spiral. Like you can make an interesting character archetype or an interesting character out of the conflict of exchanging your soul with offering your soul to the devil for power. You know, that sounds like what the corrupted ones would be. I think it would be that would be an interesting dynamic.
People
But I agree, it's a spiral.
Intellectual over here who's studying, so he may become an appropriate suitor. He's reading Orbital Pudding, a mountain-sized glob of coconut pudding is lobbed into orbit to study its potential for sustaining life on other planets. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I thought Colino was going to do a good job, but he's actually scaring the shit out of LSD. Colino acquired the charisma skill. Yeah, by effectively scaring away his wife. Oh god, I forgot. A bunch of them have the potential to spawn with the jealousy attribute, and so since she's talking to all these different men, a bunch of people are getting super pissed off. Oh god, Murder Lord McGee is one of the jealous types. LSD has a bad reputation. Look at how many people are angry. This is going to be amazing. I love how since everyone's pissed off at LSD, they're all just yelling at this dragon. Now here's the real hero of the entire episode. This man just became friends with tonsils. Who wouldn't want to be friends with tonsils? Oh, not cool. This dude just threw his strawberry daiquiri in LSD's face. Okay, after the sporty folks got pissed off at her, LSD is now working with a nice businessman. Colino just inserted himself right here. Look at him. He's like, hey, do you remember me? It's Colino. I don't mind if you talk to other men. Legit, Colino just freaking shoot this guy away. Okay, now we've got a sim that's going big. He's going in for LSD shirtless. And he just pissed everyone off by doing it. That was too much for Colino. LSD, after annoying basically everyone in the entire house, is now sitting down with a good book. The book, The Lord of the Swings. The playground has grown dangerous now that the school bully is back. Everyone is vying for the one swing. A swing that swings higher and faster than all others. And Eduardo and his friends destroy the one swing before Byron the bully gets his grubby hands on it. See, if you replace swing with LSD, this is actually a fantastic representation of this overall story. I love that the thing that's closest to Ellis right now is spleens. I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks a lot like Australian Man. The reason I know it's not Australian Man is because no one set the grill on fire yet. Okay, now this is exciting. Florida Man is sneaking in over here. All right, he's working on Ellis. Ellis is not impressed. I like how this guy swooped in and just started talking about what to buy at IKEA. Okay, this is the closest anyone's gotten over here. This is a firm embrace. I'm really glad that sneering mustache guy finally figured out what's most important in this world. Tending the political bar. Nice. Yeah, do the long pour. That would be a good way to get Ellis loosened up. I love how Ellis is over here and she's like, I use urinals too. I understand your plight. Okay, fantastic. We got Prince Valiant over here with his freaking earring. He has no issues with the fact that Ellis may talk to other men. As a matter of fact, he just blew her a kiss and she was impressed. Figured I'd just take nice. Give you all a horrifying spleens image. All right, Colino's back in the game over here. Listen to that deep voice that Colino possesses. This is why he's so charismatic. Look at that smile that reaches from ear to ear. Look at how every once in a while he appears completely insane. Okay, this is a problem. Stock market guy just rolled in here and his voice is even deeper than Colino's. Here's our boy, Captain Murder, even in his swim trunks. Still looking murdery. What the hell? Someone just died. We had our very first death from cardiac explosion and Jamie is out of the running to be LSD's potential suitor. Every time I see this guy somewhere, I always think it's LSD from the back. Okay, we've reached the nighttime. We're getting to the point soon where people are going to start going to sleep and then it'll be a matter of who ends up woohooing LSD. He doesn't seem too happy since, you know, every time someone dies, it's technically your husband that's dying. Everyone in this entire room is jealous. All of these men are. I have never seen LSD piss so many people off in one room at once in my life. All right, the male LSD is trying to get pumped up to appear more attractive. And LSD just picked up a bowl of like Cheerios from behind a damn plant. It could also be sad animal crackers. Okay, LSD's getting tired. Looks like she might go to sleep soon. And it's just a matter to see who will join her. Okay, well, LSD is in the bed with another person together. The only difference is she's on top of him. Brooks Jeffers is definitely the closest so far though. Well, we just had another death from cardiac explosion, which is kind of interesting because Ellis isn't even doing anything. She's just asleep. Hey man, while you're down there dead and everything, could you clean up the dishes? We've had our first bladder failure, which is of course a no excuse. Well, these two were getting it on quite well.
Damn it.
Until he urinated all over the ground in front of LSD.
Bladder
Colino was starting to work out. LSD now has a atrocious reputation, but I'm sure it's fine. Whoa, what? Who? Okay, she just went under the covers, but I don't know who she's woohooing with. Okay, no one that I can find has the woohoo buff, so we're not gonna count it. I'm guessing LSD was woohooing herself. I really don't know. I like how murderous Mr. Clean is over here. And he's like, the very first thing I love to do when I wake up in the morning is soften my feet up by dousing them in other people's urine. This is part of the problem with LSD, is she likes to yell at nobody in the corner. Oh wait, this is super important. Although she is completely psychotic, currently the voices in her head are telling her.
Alright, I just want to see what she has. Voices talking.
Oh, this is exciting. A lot of people swimming in this pool over here. It almost looks like it's over capacity. It would be a shame if someone ended up drowning to death. All right, it worries me that maybe there's not enough places for people to woohoo, so we're going to give some additional hot tubs up in here. Put a few out in the backyard so people can have privacy. And by privacy, I mean so that we can hose them down with gratuitously large lights. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy some time in the hot tub. How does it make you feel? Does it make you want to have sex with people? He's like, not really. I'm going to go be depressed back over in the urine-filled bar area. Oh, LSD just blew a kiss to this guy. Who the hell are you? You look like a blonde Tim Horton. Okay, LSD is now getting along well with yet another guy that looks like Tim Horton, only with longer blonder hair. Hold on. It looks like something may be happening here. She's getting inside of the hot tub. He is also getting inside of the hot tub.
Oh my gosh.
Close together. Oh lord! When your hot tub is ejaculating hearts, that is a sign. Okay, either they're doing the woohoo or he's trying to drown her. Okay, they both haven't come up for a while. They might actually both be dead. I never knew the hot tub does that after something like this occurs. Okay, now this clearly means it happened. Our boy Evan Thorne is the winner of the very first match and is definitely a contender for most.
Oh, good for Thorne, man. Good for him.
Right next to Tim Horton. Okay, we have 50 more potential husbands, and we've got some real doozies in here. I'm not gonna lie, this group is gonna struggle to deal with the fact that our other guy, Evan Thorne, whatever the hell his name is a towering bearded guy with a six-pack. Our Australian man is showing off his domestic skills by actually doing the dishes for the first time. Tim Horton is also over here. While too nice to win basically any challenge I ever do, it is possible that he may know how to have sex with women. All right, make everyone her husband. Okay, 50 more husbands. All right, everybody, yeah, enjoy the honeymoon because pretty soon urine will be spraying all over this place, no doubt. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the hot tubs right away because that moved things along real quickly last time. These hot tubs are like liquid sex, apparently. What in the holy hell is this? Captain Picard came out of nowhere and just kissed LSD. Man, he's got the red shirt on and everything. And that's it. He just did that. He walked his ass out. LSD doesn't even know what to say. She's like, ah. All right, her and Mauricio over here having a good chat about committing different felonies. Oh, it's like a legitimate love triangle over here. Oh, it's your boy Tim Horton coming in on this. This is actually pretty interesting because you have the bright red hair of Tim Horton and then the bright green hair of this dude. It's like very festive if you go like this here. All right, I was waiting for Australian man to head up in here, but he's here talking about dogs. And of course, now everyone's getting super pissed off. You can see LSD is prepared to be just as strong as any of the bros while also attacking her invisible demons. I didn't know that Tim Horton could get angry, but I was wrong. Not gonna lie, this dude's look is legit. Even Spleens is out here by the pool. She looks extra crazy. She's like, yeah, I replaced all the chlorine with cocaine. All right, now do you think that one of you guys will be able to actually get with Ellis before a bunch of people in the house die? I just want to mention something. This guy right over here is named Ricky Stone, and he has the most 70s porn star look I've ever seen in my entire life. Australian man is over here telling LSD a fantastic story about the one time he got arrested for fist fighting poisonous frogs. Hey, can you keep the swimming out of the grass, please? This dude's over here looking at, you know, like the Encyclopedia Britannica. He's like, what is this creature before me? Meanwhile, Tonsils is like, I love transmission fluid. Okay, LSD is feeling flirty thanks to the voices in her head again. This is good. That usually leads to something. Hold on, the manager at Best Buy over here is trying to get a word in with Ellis. I don't know about do that, Ellis. You got a lot of people that you've already pissed off and might want to drown you. This is a record. Australian man and LSD. And he's very angry while this is happening. Okay,
Oh,
Australian
nice,
man
he's
is a
angry.
legitimate juggernaut because Spleens didn't even get hungry before this happened. He's like, that's how we do it. In the outback. Now it is time to find out who is the most sexual husband material by putting Australian man up against Ian, or Ethan, or Evan. I don't actually remember his name. Hope you're ready, LC. For round 3. LSD had to go through 100 husbands to get to this point, but now it's time to see who is the most powerful. Evan or Australian man. Go. Evan has
Oh my
decided to
gosh.
sit down with a good book while Australian man is cleaning again. Look at him go. He's going to every room in the house, picking up the dirty plates.
I
and
wish
preparing to
Florida
put them
man
into the
won.
dishwasher. See his type of behavior? This is how you woohoo a girl in less than 24 hours. Oh. He didn't actually clean the plates at all. He just moved them into one room. I mean, I guess he put them in one spot for Ellis. Okay, he is the first person to strike up a conversation with LSD. Meanwhile, Evan is bringing out the big guns by taking his shirt off and putting his sunglasses on. In case y'all didn't know, Spleens is a lazy cat. Can you tell? She doesn't look lazy. She just looks like she's been hitting the JD for the last 12 hours. All right, Australian man is back in this talking to Ellis. He's definitely making all the moves at this point. Evan needs to step this up if he wants to stay in the running. Look at this. Now they're talking by the pool. Meanwhile, Evan is like, I'm still part of this conversation, right? Okay, I just learned something. Australian man is way more jealous than Evan. Okay, Evan just became friends with Spleens. That's an extra 30 million points for Evan. See, as Australian
damn.
man is
Yeah.
part fish. Whenever he's angry, he swims for like 16 hours. Oh, whoa. Evan coming out of nowhere. Great, Evan just got level 2 of fitness like he wasn't fit enough already. Poor Spleens is over here. She's like, I gotta use the goddamn bathroom. The bathroom. Tonsils is like, I can't take this anymore. Just do it already. Bad news. Australian man's relationship with LSD is terrible, but his relationship with Spleens is fantastic. I looked away for a couple of seconds. The next thing I see, 2 people are heading over to the hot tub. Evan's relationship with LSD is incredible, and thus, he is going to be the winner. However,
Nice.
Spleens still loves Australian man the most. Well, there you go. 100 husbands, and the winner in the end was this sad bastard, Evan Thorne. Australian man is energized.
Good for him.
because-
Good for him. Man, good for him. Ooh. All right, boys. Good stuff. And girls. I always forget boys and girls. Anyway, everyone. Yo, we're going to call it there. I'll just wait till I can get your guys' confirmation that you heard this part. But yeah, no, that was a fun time. Today, we won Pokemon. Wild, yeah, it was pretty wild. So today we won Pokemon. It was good. BK Latin, thanks for joining, man. It was a fun night. Have a nice night trip. Yeah, thank you, Skelly. Thank you, Prower. Have a great birthday, man. Animamus, yeah, have a good night to you too, Animamus and Blurry. But yeah, Prower, have a great birthday. And yeah, Skel, like you know, if you ping me like late night like you did the last 2 times, not today and not tomorrow, but if you do, I might be available and I might be able to pop up onto the chat. But yeah, everyone, thank you for being here. Have a great night. I'm gonna end the stream in like in a few moments here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Death Ray, Random Trainer, Vance, Quizzer, Prower, Animamus. Don't make me want to do that. Right. Yeah, everyone and anyone else that I didn't mention, have a good night. Till next time. Yeah, have a great time.